Showtime.
This that squad sound.
This is madness.
Yeah. Start this shit off with some music, man. Y'all already know. I call this Sacrifice featuring my boy Fresh.
This that squad sound.
Sir Senior, what up? Big Pump Killer, what up?
Growing up, didn't want much but gold chains and Grammys. Trips to Disney with the family. I put the car seat in my Camry. Think about my child and how can we get a full plate? Fuck the scraps they try to hand me now. Came a long way from hand-me-downs. This game is looking like a circus. I can't stand these clowns. They juggling balls on a tightrope above it all. I walk with no net, you no threat, I won't fall. You steady jocking, thinking I won't put in work, but I'm already clocked in the booth, I'm feeling like my grandma Mary's watching. Before the war, consider every option. When I brainstorm, umbrellas out, Mary Poppins.
Sacrificed it all, I gotta get it. Made my move to stack it up and flip it. If you ain't a boss, you'll never understand what it's like to be the man. I'm the fucking man. We fly high into the
We back, y'all. We back. Smash the like button on the way into the room.
Out of the gutter, we made it alive.
Gonna get this show started in a second.
If my niggas need me, I'll be right there in the quickness. Not one single hair on my head is timid. Still dwell in the spots where you scared to visit. You so square, don't get it. Wasn't there, didn't live it. Painting pictures over here so clear and vivid. Know it's haters over there trying to smear the image. 22 on my back like Emmett. I wake up before the roosters rise, chasing the chicken. No suit and tie, give you the business. Fourth down in inches. This is for the championship, not no scrimmage. My mama ain't raised no bitch. I don't do gimmicks, I'll see you in hell before I let you see me finished.
Sacrificed it all, I gotta get it. Made my move to stack it up and flip it. If you ain't a boss, you'll never understand what it's like to be the man. I'm the fucking man. We fly high into the sky. Out of the gutter, we made it alive, alive, alive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you can hear my voice, man, that means you made it, man. We're gonna play one more of these and we're gonna get the show started. Yes, sir, Pat man, ATL Tay. That's me, bro. That's me, Tay.
Let's record this shit and make history.
Hold on, let me get this shit going. We're gonna play one more of these joints, man. We're gonna get this shit going. What am I play? Fuck it, I'm gonna play Juggle. I'm gonna play this joint called Juggle. I produced this too, and this is me giving y'all straight fire up here too. It's an older joint for me, but every song old when you do records that fast, and always doing a lot of records. But
just juggling some things around right now. Made this beat right here in about an hour. You know, just on the Vento style on. I put Mookie on the third verse. Hell, now I got a hit. I'm juggling, baby. I got ice in my veins. Your heart pumping fruit juice. Hammer on my waist. Head got a screw loose. Kush in my lungs. Liquor running through my liver. Taking all my problems and putting them in a swisher. Country boy in the land of these city slickers. But I ain't taking all that you hand me or give me, nigga. I'm looking for 50 figures. JDs and jiggers. You know they say you made it when P. Diddy's in your picture. So I hustle like I'm Russell. Keep it indie like I'm Master P. I know the wait was long, but damn, I'm cooking up a masterpiece. This is for that KFC worker making mac and cheese. This is for that stripper counting cash for a math degree. This is for the up and comers. Stay up on your grind, pimp. And when you get them contracts, make sure you read the fine print. This is for the rebels. This is a song for the soundtrack. This is for my mama, cause I can't bring her mom back. This is for my Uncle Dave, I'm praying for his kidneys. This is for my cousin Brian Joyner and his memory. This one's a classic, this is a keeper. This is for the dreamers, this is not for non-believers. Cause I remember being so broke, praying to Jesus to help me pay my rent, cause I don't maxed out the visa. Like voila, money just appeared in the wallet. Still got some problems, but I juggle all of it. Hey, hey, hey. I go by the name of Channel Q, y'all.
Channel Q.
I'ma just go back in. Get tuned in, baby. That was a dance break, but this is far from a dance song. But if you feel the urge, find a fatty to put your hands on. Just keep your hands off me, homie. I've been a boss. That's like going bungee jumping with dental flaws. Foolishness. Thinking you gon' find a nigga cool as this. ATL Southside, that's where I'm residing at. They show me love, but always when they ask me where they find you at. South Rock, North Carolina. Must remind them that I'm in the 404 from the 252, so I keep a 4-4 on a 252. Stockyard, Team Arson, the name of my groove. So many bitches weird as you think it's the 2 Live crew. By the way, I'm Channel Q, do the beats and the rhymes. About to bring back that feeling you felt with Channel Live. I can flip an hourglass and rewind the hands of time. I bring back the day my granny died. Till then I just juggle, dealing with the struggle of it all. Acting like a clown, you can juggle on these balls. I hustle, ducking law. Drop some bucks up in the mall. This a freestyle, but these bars should cost a couple cars. I get it on every time I perform. I'm creme de la creme, you rappers are cream corn. My new mixtape about to drop, so log on to channelqmusic.com. I'm gone. Told y'all.
Everybody loves music.
I told y'all. It's Smokey. Hey. All I do is hustle, juggle, trying to duck the struggle. Out to get my dollars double every dollar hustled. I don't work this hard to struggle, I can't disregard the trouble. So I pray to God, the one who's dealer of the cards that shuffled. I done came too far to just do nothing about these hurdles. So I'm breaking them down like hurdles, pushing them in like girdles. I'm going in, I murders it, my word, I give my word. Inflicts way more than a verbal threat. Death, open the curtains quick, okay, the show begins. Now that the chosen's in position for fishing, I'm slinging my pole. I got souls to win, thinking about dipping and taking a trip to Rome. Feeling like Caesar on a kingship, I'm gonna leave that throne. Run and go tell your king it's on. Tell him that he will be dethroned. Let him know he does not have long. Cause all this juggling's got me strong enough to move mountains out my way. And if I'm forced to inflict force, then I will not be using restraint. I'm gonna cock the tool and then spray. Cause I got to do what I got to do. So I got to shoot, I got a lot to prove. I won't stop it too, my heart stop it too. My soul leave and I lay stiff. Matter of fact, if I gotta come back from the dead, I will, I'll be unstoppable. Treasy, Tay Hood, Tupac, what's good? Oh yeah, shouts out Big Papa too. Look here, we on this year, we blown. Hey ma, trust me, I'ma take it to the top for you.
Gone. All right, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's back. We back. Yeah. What's poppin', man? It's your man, Marq Nash. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats. You already know we're going to break down the business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and whatever else we feel like squeezing into those letters. Man, I'm your host. It means a lot to me to be here with you guys. Unfortunately, as I always say, man, somebody didn't make it today. If you are in the sound of my voice, remember, drinks require sleep, goals require effort. Go out there and get your goals. With that said, we got a lot of things we're going to talk about. We're going to get into some relationship shit, but we do got to touch on some current events and shit that's going on that we just probably need to touch on. And then we're going to get the regular business as usual. Today is Wednesday. I appreciate you guys pulling up. With that said, Big Punk Killer, what up?
What up, Mark? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm trying to live, trying not to sin. How you?
I'm good, man. Just chilling, bro. Just living that pump killer life.
All right. It was something I'm supposed to do first. Had something I wanted to say early before I started the show, and I forgot already. And I should have wrote that part down. Wednesday.
Yo, you need to hook up Big Pump Killer with a beat, man.
Man, I got you, man. But you said my beats was trash, though, man. So I mean, I don't know what you want.
Yo, hit up the email, bigpumpkiller@gmail.
I'll definitely do that. I can do that right after the show.
All right, hit me up, man. I'm releasing my my second real track tomorrow. Maybe your beat could be the third one next week.
Absolutely, that'll be dope, man. That'll be dope. How much you paying for the beats?
I just look up free beats on YouTube, and I don't monetize
I'm fucking with you, man.
the video.
I'm fucking with you, man. shit, where we gonna start at with this one, man? It's a packed stuff. It's a packed show. I want to get into some of this relationship shit, but we got to get into some of the current events. You see the thumbnail. We definitely talking about some relationship shit, but we got to get into the breaking news.
No,
Yeah, man, don't run off when we start talking
Mark,
about your boy.
I don't have. I thought this was the relationship show. I don't got the information.
Oh, you ain't got to say nothing. You can just chill. You can just chill.
All right.
All right, so we got to get into it. Donald J. Trump, your president.
It's your president too, brother.
Donald J. Trump, your president, was impeached for the second time. Today marks a historic moment, not only for the fact that he was impeached for the second time, but it's also, quote unquote, the most, they keep saying the most bipartisan impeachment. It was only 10, man.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
It was only 10. 95% of the rest of the people said, nah, we ain't with this shit. And some of them, unfortunately, have said they fear for their life if they was to vote for the impeachment. It's truly
they should really fear the other way around. They're going to catch more flack for not voting for it.
Oh, enlighten me.
I just think that I'm surprised that many Republicans didn't go for it, because at this point, if you're aligned with Trump, it's basically a fucking death sentence to your political career. Everyone's backpedaling from Ted Cruz to Rudy Giuliani. Everyone's distancing themselves. So I'm surprised that many Republicans didn't vote for it at this point, honestly. I was surprised when I saw that number.
Let's be clear, though, and be fair. A lot of people got reelected. A lot of people voted who ran with Trump. They got reelected. He didn't, though. But a lot of his colleagues, and I guess you would call them his peers, but he's top of the food chain. They got elected. They got reelected, riding with him. So
it's strange.
It was. Yeah, they got reelected. So can't necessarily say it's. He has a lot of people out there. I was shocked to hear that 45% of Republican voters think that Donald Trump blamed Joe Biden for the insurrection that we saw last week. But with that said, man.
Oh my God, Mark. Before I get into this, have you seen this picture of Hunter Biden?
Share your screen. Pull it up.
I can't share a screen. It's on my phone. I can't. And honestly, you can't put it up anyway because you'll get taken down. But I will email. I don't know if I could even email you this. It might be considered. I don't even want to say what it could be considered. CP. That's all. That's the farthest I'm going to say. Child something.
Oh.
Have you seen this picture, Mark?
No. I know. No.
Hunter Biden walking out the room with the fucking 9-year-old girl with makeup on in a fucking bikini, and then the next picture is him pushing her fucking face into his crotch. No one wants to talk about this though. Photoshop, right?
Didn't see it, didn't know that, but
of course
he's not. But he's not in political office though, is he? He doesn't hold any political office.
Oh my God, but bro, imagine that was Trump's son. Imagine it was Trump's son to be on the front page.
But yeah. But Trump is the president, and that's
Joe Biden's about to be.
Right, and they need to get him if that what you say is true, and yeah, they need to go get him.
I'll send you the picture somehow. I don't want to get in trouble for fucking. I'll send you a link instead of sending you the picture itself.
All right, however you decide. But basically, in a nutshell, I just wanted to touch on that. We definitely had to touch on that for a little bit. I would be remiss if I didn't. Other breaking news here in Atlanta: YFN Lucci, rap star, is on the run for murder.
Yeah, go to jail. Bye.
Damn, man, you want to this nigga cut me off just to ad lib. If you gonna cut me off, add some substance or add some context.
Go to
or
jail.
Some content.
These dudes, listen, Mark. These dudes deserves whatever's coming to him. As an upcoming artist, as yourself, who takes rapping and doing all this shit seriously, imagine being in the position that clown was in and still running amok on the street committing murders. All right.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Go listen to his last 5 songs.
I'm listening to it. Go ahead.
I'm just saying the dude's talking about clapping everyone in the songs. Not saying that that's an indictment that he actually did it, But you put this stuff out there. You're flashing your guns. You're doing all this shit on the gram and all this other shit, and now you're on the run. I don't know. Innocent people. I mean, if he was innocent, he could have just turned himself in.
Right.
Sounds like he's going to be spending some time in that cell.
All right. Well, let's give people some context to
He's
this
a murderer.
content. I'm not gonna say that allegedly, but let me do this real quick. All right. YFN Lucci, whose real name is Rashawn Bennett, here in Atlanta, Georgia, the police are looking for him. Basically, in a nutshell, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, James Adams, 28 years old, was discovered with a gunshot wound to the head last month, December the 10th, on the 900 block of People Street. EMS was called out. The young man, and this is in the afternoon, he was pronounced dead around a little after 6 o'clock. I guess they came out around 5:15, 5:10 in the afternoon. So basically, this is an afternoon shooting, so it's broad daylight, right? According to police, the shooting was around the 900 block. Another young man was shot and appeared to go to the fire station. While he's at the fire station, the police believe these two shootings are related. That man survived. Two other suspects, 23-year-old Rayvon Boyd, 17-year-old Leroy Pitts, were also arrested on similar charges in Miami for their alleged role in last month's shooting. Okay, they got a $5,000 reward if you know where YFN Lucci at. So they looking for him, and it's a little disappointing. He was 29 years old. He is 29. I'm sorry. YFN Lucci. He went to Atlanta Crim High School, and he's best known for his songs "Key to the Streets" and "Every Day We Lit." It's truly unfortunate. He's on the run right now. The police looking for him. Anybody?
How old was the kid who got shot, Mark? I'm sorry.
Let me
The
pull
victim?
that part back up. Let me see. It says James Adams, 28. So he's a year younger than YFN Lucci. But the other two guys they already arrested are 23 and 17, and they arrested him in Miami. It's a lot right here that's going on, but that man that died on the scene, another man was shot in the abdomen. He made it to like a fire station. He survived. They got two other people. Like, it's a lot of people involved for this thing to just be like them to not have evidence. I'm not gonna put no name on it, but somebody talked to somebody. You get what I'm saying?
Shit, for 5,000, I'm talking. If anyone has his location, I'm at Big Pump Kill on Twitter. I'll break you off some of the 5K.
Yeah, but like I said, he's innocent until proven guilty to me. I wish this shit didn't happen. I'm tired of seeing people shooting and killing each other and it's probably over some bullshit, man. You know it always is over some bullshit. Whether he was involved, whether he was the shooter, whether he was just involved, because Atlanta has felony murder. They don't do first degree and second degree. Felony murder is the top dog. It's first degree murder, and the way they do felony murder is it's kind of fucked up because let's say me and you go rob a bank, right? The police shoot you while we robbing the bank. I get charged for your murder. That's why they work, because I'm a part of the crime. I ain't even have to go in the bank. If I had anything to do with that crime and you died in the process, shit, I ain't even have to be there. I could have just told you, hey, man, go rob this bank. There's security lats over there. They got Barney Fife with the gun. If they can prove that in court, they're going to charge me with your murder, even though the police shot you. So that's truly unfortunate, man. You want to add anything else to that before we move on? I guess not. Basically, man, I think it goes back to something I wanted to talk about the other day. It's about what you inviting. You get what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that today in this relationship conversation that we're going to have. But sometimes, man, people invite things, right? Can you agree to that? You invite a response. You might say, I don't want no drama, but you invite a response. Perfect example. Let's say, I'm sure we all done seen this in a lunchroom, or if you ever been in jail, a Billy Badass, somebody like, ain't nobody in here can beat my ass. I can whoop every nigga in here. You inviting that response, big dog. You inviting a response. people might not even want no problem with you or have a problem with you, but you gonna get a problem now just because you are inviting a response. Agent Mav said innocent until proven guilty, right? To some, Agent Mav, some people you innocent until you get charged. Once you get charged, people, it's like that Richard Jewell situation. Remember, his mama was like, they don't do this to innocent people, Richard. What did you do? Some people think you guilty just because your name in the mix. I've been there before. And you never hear the retraction. You never hear the, oh, my bad, we got it wrong. Go ahead, Big Pump Killer. I'm about to twist up, son.
No, I'm about done with why. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you one of that dude's songs, man. Do you know
Key
him?
to the streets. Yeah, every day we lit. You can't tell me it.
I'm too old
bro.
for that shit, Mark.
Well, I'm here in the city, bro. I'm right here in the city, so you know I'm gonna hear it. I gotta hear it. You know, I'm a DJ too, so I've definitely heard his music. I'm very familiar with his music. So yeah, but like I said, man, but I was saying before you dropped off, sometimes you invite this energy with the music you make, the company you keep. Would you agree?
Yeah, and honestly, in 2021 and these years leading up to this year, I don't even understand.
You breaking up. Say that again.
I said I don't even know why someone would want to rap that style these days. You're basically inviting that shit to you. Like, just look at it. I mean, the evidence is right there. Most of these dudes who rap
Go out and try to come back in. I don't know what happened with your audio, but it sounds real choppy. But yeah, sometimes you invite things. With that said, I want to definitely give King Agent Math a triple salute. I appreciate you, King Agent Math is a man of his word. Came on the show this week on Monday, and he definitely supported the show. He bought 6 hoodies from me for the people on the show, for people that was on the panel that day. Some people gave me their address. If you didn't give me your address yet, I'll shoot you an email again, but send me that address so we can get these shipped out to you tomorrow. We're going to try to get these shipped out to you tomorrow, no later than Friday. But thank you, King Asian Man, for supporting the show. He bought 6 hoodies, man. How about that? That's pretty cool, right?
That's cool. I mean, I didn't get one, so fuck him. But whatever.
Nah, man. You wasn't on the show that day.
I popped in. I was in the chat.
You wasn't on the panel, man.
Nah, that's mad cool of him. I like King Asian Math.
Yeah, man. But let's move forward, man. Let's move forward. Let's get into some relationship shit. You ready?
Yeah.
Validation. Validation. Stop looking for other people's approval is what the thumbnail says, right? Let me ask you this. How much time does your wife or your girl or your fiance, I don't know how to refer to you, but what to refer her. I don't know what to call her, basically.
My girlfriend.
Your girlfriend. All right. How often is she on social media?
I'd say a decent amount. I mean, she has a TikTok. She doesn't do TikTok, but she's on like scrolling on it constantly.
Oh, hold on. Let me find out. Your girl is one of the white folks to be on TikTok dancing.
No, I just said she doesn't.
She like, teach me how to Dougie.
She doesn't post, and please, with the white slurs.
That was a slur? Man, imagine if you was black. Don't you hate that? That's always the narrative. If they were black. But yeah, so I think this comes up, man, because I feel like I got somebody who I know. I'm not gonna say his name, but if he come on the show tonight, I'm gonna put him on blast. I'm gonna see if he want to do it.
Yeah, D Hodges.
Nah, definitely not him. But he has an issue with his lady being on I'm about to say YouTube, on Instagram and Facebook all the time, right? Mm-hmm. He feels like she'll get up, she get dressed, hair and makeup. First thing she do, phone time, letting people see how she doing it, how she look. He said it got to a head at one point when she asked him to record her doing what they call a walkaway video. And he said, now I don't know if he really said this, but I'm going to paraphrase, but this is what he told me. He said, bitch, if I record a walkaway video for you, you better keep walking.
Good.
Just keep walking. What do you think of that? Is he wrong for that? Should he just support her She trying to be,
No,
I quote, I guess a IG model, a video vixen.
no. See, like my girl's on there, but she's not like live every day. She's not dancing, twerking her ass. She's just on there here and there. These girls who have men and they're fucking, taking these pictures, the walkaway vids, they're shaking their ass. Every fucking video is some fucking basic bitch quote with a bunch of thirst trap in it, and the thirsty dudes are all in the comments, and that's what she wants because that's what she gets off of from. Yeah, it's wrong, dude. Especially to me, someone who, I mean, before I hopped on YouTube with Big Pump Killer and my other shit, I've been off social media since 2015. It's a fucking wasteland. It's not good for your mental health, and I think it's bad. It's more bad than good these days. It's a double-edged sword, and the bad the bad edge is definitely getting sharper these days than the good edge.
I want to shoot her some bail on this though, bro, because that's how he met her. He met her through that kind of lifestyle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she's gonna keep now she has a dude who, I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, but once you have a dude, shouldn't you tone it down a little bit? Like doing that activity is what got you this dude. What are you still fishing?
Well, she ain't got to her goal yet. She trying to, she trying to become a quote unquote Instagram star.
Oh my, Mark, do you see what is wrong with today? Everyone wants to do something. Everyone wants to be someone. No,
No fans anymore. Everybody's an artist, no fans, right? That's what
no
they always say
fans.
about North Carolina.
Everyone's an artist. The girl probably has. I'm sure she's a decent looking girl. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's just. I'm sure she'll get a fucking sponsorship for fucking some bullshit to plug their product and make $100. But then she gets a sponsorship. Now her head's big as fuck, and these girls, she thinks she's gonna pop a career out of it.
It's
It's
possible.
no, anything's possible. But I'm saying some people like just have their expectations way too fucking high and think things are going to work out when it's not. My thing in life is I keep expectations low as fuck.
I got a word for that. Isn't it narcissism? Isn't that the definition like of that? Like people who think so big of their self that they feel like, hey, I gotta mean something to you. Let me pull that up to make sure. But
It's something like that, and I'm personally the exact opposite. I go through life like I ain't shit. So when I see that the other side, I definitely could spot a narcissist when I see him. And let's be honest, a lot of these people hiding in their fucking Instagram are, as I hide behind this Big Pump Killer image, but it is
There we
what
go.
it
Here we
is.
go. Yeah, narcissistic personality disorder. One of several types of personality disorders is a mental condition in which people have an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, troubled relationships, and lack of empathy. I'm narcissistic. God damn. I think I'm the shit. And I think you should know that. Is that something wrong with that? Who came up with that? Like, is that
Nah,
wrong
Mark,
to have an inflated, like I should have a deflated sense of importance?
no, it's not that. That's fine that you think that way, but it's the way you put it out to the
Enlighten me.
world. See, like you have that in you, but you don't present yourself like your shit don't stink or whatever. Like you come off as a humble fucking dude. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's all in how you carry yourself. You could feel however you want to feel on the inside, and you could present yourself to the world as that to some degree. But it's a fine line between where you fucking surpass that and you're just on some narcissistic shit.
With that said, King Asian Math, what up, man?
Where's my hoodie, King Asia Math?
I think he got he probably got to update his phone like you. Remember how you said when you first come into the room, you have to wait a second for the audio to populate, I guess?
Yeah, man, it's so much better since I did that shit. Never happens.
It don't even happen no more. So yeah, he probably got to update his phone. But when he pulls up, he gets ready. He could jump in anytime. Asian Math. But yeah, man. I think it comes with the name of the episode. Like, from who are you seeking validation? Like, Fashion Nova, your husband, the streets. Because
The
someone
like
say
count.
some would say you doing all that. You belong to the streets, But some would say, hey man, if she was stripping when you met her, and then she doing IG. She kind of stepped it down, right?
Was she a stripper, Mark? You don't premise this shit. Was she a stripper?
No, she wasn't. I'm just using it out there.
All right. Well, if she was, then my entire stance changes. He should be
See,
happy to be doing this if she's off the pole.
Nah, I know a guy, man. Not to combine stories and things like that, but I know somebody else. His lady was like that, and he met her stripping, and she stopped, and they still broke up because she wasn't stripping, but she was into certain things. I guess she liked the attention.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect?
Point, if it was to the point, they didn't even she wouldn't even follow him on social media. But bring it back to my homeboy, him and his girl, they had agreed to say, hey, neither one of us gonna have social media. And then he found out she had a ghost account.
You know, that's funny for me because, like, so I don't have social media, right? But I have like a burner account, like, so I could check shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if I want to scroll on fucking Instagram or something and see a celebrity shit. But I got like accused of like I guess I made the account and it somehow popped up on my girl's shit. So then she was getting at me like, oh, why do you
chopping up again, big dog? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Just stay right there. Let me try this. Yeah, it's chopping up again, bro. Say something to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, come out and come back in. I don't know why it's doing that. King Age Math, you there? Supreme Beast, what up, big dog?
Yeah, I guess it's go ahead.
Go ahead, Supreme. What up?
Oh, no, I was just saying what's happening with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen you was doing a joint, you know what I'm saying? I had to slide through, show my people some love and shit. You know what it is.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it, man. We're just touching on a couple things. Definitely, we're talking about some relationship shit today. And we was basically talking about validation, like from who are you seeking validation? Is basically out for people who spend so much time, they spend more time prepping. I told a story, I don't know how much you heard. I got a homeboy, his wife gets up, do her hair, makeup, prep, everything. First thing she do, pop on that damn IG, you know, posing for that. He told me, I told the story as also as he told me she wanted him to record her doing a walkaway video. And he said, if I record a walkaway video, bitch, keep walking. Preferably over a bridge. But so they had an agreement where they said, hey, both of us gonna get off social media. I'm gonna end my shit, you gonna end your shit, because this shit is not good for our relationship. Recently, he found out she had a ghost account, and she has still been on IG. And it's a big deal over there in their home. That's where we at with it. We starting off with that. And we got some sub questions under that, but give me an opening statement on that, Supreme Beast. Do you have that issue with your significant other about social media being too active in your relationship?
Nah. I actually don't, man. I'm, believe it or not, I'm a private guy, but I have, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I do the boxing channel and shit, but my lady doesn't do any of that. You know what I'm saying? She don't, you know what I'm saying, mess around too much. And I don't know. That's how shit work. And as far as validation, man, you should seek validation of the person that you with. You know what I'm saying? That internet shit becomes a drug, and it becomes addictive. It sounds to the same extent of dating a woman that's doing coke or crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is addictive. She didn't look you in your face and say she ain't gonna do it no more, and then you find out she in the bathroom tooting and booting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? That shit is a drug. Like you see them lights become, it releases, I can't think of the shit in your
endorphins
head.
And dopamine.
Yeah. Dopamine. That's what I'm talking about. It releases dopamine. Them lights be releasing dopamine. So it's easy to get confused and drawn into that shit. And now you care about that more than your relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? Agreeing to some shit that you're not even gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, it becomes the same shit that comes from the drugs is dopamine and shit. So that's what I mean by it being addictive. And, you know, unfortunately, that's how it is. But it all is in the beginning of who they want to impress. Like, yo, if you met her and that's what she was doing, you can't expect to change that. You know what I'm saying? And if you know what I'm saying, like you got to understand, you got to know what you're getting into, know what you're signing up for. So you can't, now if you was with her and she wasn't like that, and then she happened to get an account, now y'all, you know what I'm saying, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? But Nah. If she was doing that from jump, you signed up for that, then you gonna have to bite the bullet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, draw a line somewhere, but you got to bite the bullet because that's what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I like to say that from jump. It depends on how you go into the situation. If they switch up on you, then it's something different. But if they don't switch up on you, then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, good point. I'm gonna reply to some of that in a bit. Asia Math, what up though?
Yeah, what up? I gotta pretty much agree. I mean, me myself, I'm a live and let live type person. That's where I'm at in life. I meet a person where they at. I'm talking about like if I'm just meeting them, within the 6 months time range. But for people that I've been knowing over years and decades, they are who they are in my eyes. And yes, everyone can change. You change every day. But as far as the approval of these people, like I say, for the most part, I pretty much know who they are and what they are. I know how to just maneuver accordingly, with them. So basically, what they eat don't make me shit, type of thing. So I don't let what their passions, their addictions, uh, their seekings of approvals, really get into my realm to where it, negates anything to a large scale. Even if I don't approve of it, still, that's them. You do that over there, I do what I do over here. But me myself, no, I'm for the most part, a humble guy. I take my blessings as they come, and I just feel rewarded with it as it comes, and I'm cool with it. So I don't have a validation problem. I gotta seek approval from anyone. For the most part, I'm an introvert, but I still was socialized, and that's why when you ask me, hey, where can they find you? I don't have a Facebook. I don't have a Instagram, a Snapchat, Twitter, and all that. No. And then I get what I get from most of the people that I socialize with. Who doesn't have that? Who don't have that? And then I'm just looking at them like, it's really that serious to you? Do you own that shit? Do you own Bing? Do you own do you own any of these social media platforms? You don't. Shut the fuck up, because you're a slave to it. Now YouTube is a social media platform. It is, but it's more of media uh, a media platforms instead of a social media. You can, give your points of views in a more journalistic point of view instead of the Instagram model. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a definite difference in the two. And then again, it all depends on how you use
Well, let me ask you
it.
this.
But
So, go ahead.
no, it really doesn't bother me. I see it happening, and I know that lifestyle exists, but I don't interfere with it.
All right. Well, with that said, Supreme, let me ask you something. Have you
Do
ever?
you, Mark?
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear
Oh
you.
man, your mic went out.
Nah,
Oh,
my
I got
mic
to
is
go out
good.
and come back in. I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, we can hear you. But okay, just come out and come back in. Supreme. So, have you ever tell the truth, man? You ever seem like hey, like, yo, man, I'm seeking validation from not necessarily social media. Like, damn, man, I'm doing too much to try to holler at this shorty, yo. Like, she on some bullshit, or you sweating her. Or have you ever experienced somebody doing that with you, and like, how do you deal with it? Or you tell them, hey, stop. Do you go with it? Like, what's the next step when you see people out there seeking seeking validation from somewhere, or worried too much about what other people thinking?
As far as like worrying about, I don't know. We didn't grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? In my area growing up, we talk shit about everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you getting dogged if you fly. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be the flyest nigga on the block. We gonna be like, yo, your outfit tight. How the fuck your skinny ass wearing it? You know what I'm saying? How you did fuck your whole little outfit up with your goofy ass face. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll do that real quick. We break it. You coming down to our level regardless. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and at the same time, if you too low, we'll build you up. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure that you ain't on no verge of jumping off no bridge neither. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep each other, you know what I'm saying, together type shit. So I mean, that I don't really know. Now that I'm older, I see a lot of motherfuckers doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was growing up. But we didn't have the internet growing up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had it, but you know, it wasn't like how it is now. You know what I'm saying? But now, I mean, as far as people seeking validation and shit, I don't really be around too much of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit turned weird. It always turned weird. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know what I'm saying? Seeking validation always turns on some weirdo shit. You know what I'm saying? To make you like pause for a second.
Enlighten me. What do you mean? Like it turns weird?
Just weird. You know what I'm saying? Okay. For the smallest thing is being in a weird ass pose for the good picture.
Say that again.
Something small as being in a weird ass pose for a good picture. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what you doing? That's weird. You don't do that in your normal life. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? To something as grand as motherfucking flogging, you know what I'm saying? Like you got something that you don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, some big shit that you don't. You know what I'm saying? You know. So
some niggas are like that, man. Like some dude. Look, I can't have a girl on the panel sometimes because niggas won't be theyself. Cause they seeking validation from a lady that you don't even know. But since it's a female, the energy changes. I can see it in the chat room sometimes. Or let's just say you had a party and you threw people. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. I've been to mad open mics, mad battles. Hardly ever, if rarely, bro. It's usually somebody got too physical on the stage battling. But room full of niggas, man. It's a sausage factory. Won't be no fights the whole night. But go to the strip club or go to like the quote unquote the regular club. Man, niggas will fight for nothing. Niggas will fight over stepping on their shoes, bro. You go through that mic battle, room full of niggas, somebody stepping shoes. My bad, brother. My bad. I don't had a nigga try to reach down and wipe my shit off. I be like, yo, pause. I ain't mean to say that. Y'all know what I meant, goddamn it. But had a nigga reach down and try to wipe the shoes. I was like, bro, it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? You drawing too much attention to me in here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it. It's cool, bro. But people, when there's women around, people start doing the most. They seeking validation as well. Would you agree?
I mean, for women, that's just a part of nature.
Oh, women are different. I heard my boy Corey Holcomb say it best last night.
That's how
a bad bitch get beat up if she around some average hoes for nothing. She can't. You can't even send her to the stove.
I'm just saying, you know, that's just a part of nature. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, as far as like faking that shit, then that's when, like I said, shit get weird to me, man. That's like I have never had to fake anything to get anything. I just was me, you know what I'm saying? And if I met a chick that faked some shit to try to do some shit, I'm clowning. I was already gonna clown, but now I'm gonna really make you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like women wearing makeup. You know what I'm saying? You wear a lot of makeup to me. I clown. I had a girl, like my ex-girlfriend back in the day.
Hold on. You about to tell us a story?
Yeah.
Story time? Story time.
Yeah. Story.
My drop it. Story time.
Yeah. That's right. I had a chick back in the day. I used to drop her off at work. She worked at the movie theater. She was the manager and shit. She used to put makeup on her face. And my mom taught me growing up that there's nothing more beautiful in this world than black skin. You know what I'm saying? And why would a goofy motherfucker tarnish their black skin with makeup and bullshit like that? Like you can't fuck up the most beautiful thing in the world. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You only fucking it up by adding shit to it. It's already good. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I grew up. So when I see her putting makeup on, I used to clown her every day. Like, man, you kicking your face up. Do I need to bring some candles and shit? We gonna sing happy birthday before we drop you off and shit. She used to hate that shit. We broke up. I met her again. She stopped wearing makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit, you don't need that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it happened to you just like that. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's me.
No. So, well, let's be real. Some of these bitches need this makeup, man. They can't walk amongst the earth looking like how they woke up.
Why?
Man.
Nigga, they'll lose the job.
Yeah, why?
The boss hired the bad bitch. I want to fuck her. Who is this? Who are you?
Now,
Look, he
you
hired the
get
girl that came in looking like Pleasure. You came in here
that's
looking like Ethel, bitch.
I put it to you like this: the bad bitches with all the makeup and shit, that's like bitches that's the temp agency. You don't get put on to the job permanently. No, you just a temp here. You know what I'm saying? You get put on the job permanently when I see how you look in the morning, rough the fuck up. Because I'm gonna rough you the fuck up tonight. You know what I'm saying? All that shit be fucked up tonight anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know what I wake up to. Because if I wake up to a fucking gremlin that I fed after 12, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna have some issues anyway. See what I'm saying? So
That's why you can't get them wet at midnight.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I need to make sure we good. You know what I'm saying? I need to make sure that we good in the morning. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Yo,
hold
look,
up.
man.
It
Go
seems
ahead.
like we're getting a little hypocritical now because the topic is seeking validation. So y'all said she got to do all the makeup to get validated.
No,
You
he
know,
don't.
so
No, he said he don't want her to wear no makeup.
Nah, I don't want no makeup.
I'm talking about for the job, going to the job, going to the job.
Nah, you don't need no validation at work. Man, you look beautiful how you are. I
Right.
see you with no makeup. I hollered at you with no makeup because I thought you was the shit. You fucking yourself up, right? You look like Bozo going to work. You about to do a birthday party in this motherfucker? Or you going to work? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? What we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with you because you the shit. They don't fuck it up and then go in the public. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not denouncing makeup, but I mean, like lately, as time done went on, come on, once again, not female bash, 'cause there's a lot of females gonna be watching, listen to the playback. Hey, that shit done, in my analysis, it done got too out of hand for real. I swear, eyelashes look like they wings from a 747. Uh,
Yeah.
Spider leg.
that's
That's why I don't like none of that shit. I don't be liking that shit, man. Nah, man. Get out of here with that.
But we gotta agree, some people need makeup. They cannot walk the earth amongst us.
They got
without-
Why?
it's
All
levels
they
to it
look
though,
like is
boy.
a gremlin with a painted
Hold
face.
on, not at the same time. Not at the same time.
You can't tell me that somebody is here on this earth for somebody, right? You ugly without your makeup. True. Maybe you gonna have to go get an ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody for somebody. You flogging and you gonna end up with somebody that's not for you and you fucking it up for that other person.
I gotta disagree, Supreme. Go ahead, sir. Senior. Look, man.
Yeah, it was a
Some of
dude.
these some of these girls look like Big Bam Bigelow, Bam Bam Bigelow, or some shit from wrestling, man. But they need that makeup so they can be a bad bitch. Like these little challenges that they do on the some bitches will never do that challenge. If so, they even still got a little light foundation and makeup on because they gotta have it. They gotta have it, man. So, look, some people hate themselves, man. Let's tell the truth, yo. Some people, that's where that validation comes from. They have low self-esteem. They need you to like them. I need you to want me. I need you to desire me. Because without that, what else do I have? Sir Senior, go ahead.
I'll concur with that part.
Go ahead. Kill me in the comments too. Go ahead.
Like I will concur with that part. A lot of people don't love themselves. A lot of people have low self-esteem. Um, but I will also say that makeup does not help your self-esteem. It gives you false pride. Taking better care of yourself helps your self-esteem. Doing your own hair instead of keep blow drying that wig. I mean, how many times you gonna beat that carpet a day? Like, it still look like a shag. You need to just let that bare rug skin that you got on your head, take that off and worry about your own hair. If you're gonna be bald, then you gonna have to be bald. I mean,
Oh no, sir. Sir, that's easy for you to say. You don't wear makeup and never have, right?
But
So
I
you get what I'm saying?
yep, I hear what you're saying, but there's been times where even me as a man where I've done things to want to look better or want to look taller or look slimmer or something of that nature. So, but the thing is, what made me look slimmer was exercising and stop eating fatty foods, drinking more water. That made me look slimmer. It won't quicker, but it worked way better because at night, I didn't have to worry about holding my stomach in certain pictures. My stomach was my stomach.
Look, man, I ain't trying to embarrass nobody, put nobody on blast, but I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm just trying to make a damn point.
No, don't do it.
Nah, nigga, what? My
Don't-
name is my name.
Don't do it.
My
man.
name is my name.
See, man.
Nah, nigga. We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Okay,
If we gonna do it, let's do it.
I'm glad you did this. See, this is the beautiful thing about this.
If we gonna do it, let's do it.
This is exactly the shit that I'm saying.
Now, this girl biggest fear on a date is an alcohol swab, nigga. Or a rainy day. If it's raining, she ain't even going outside.
But this is
Take
what
them
I'm
off the
telling you, though.
screen.
This is what I'm saying to you, though. You gonna wake up to that regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like she not looking for a nigga for tonight. She looking for a nigga to be with. Like, yo, he gonna catch you like that. You're not gonna be like that forever. You know what I'm saying? So he eventually gonna see that he got a hippopotamus. So when you see that, what's gonna happen?
She don't even look like she a big lady. It's just.
No. I'm talking about hippopotamus
in the face.
In the face, yeah, just in the face, not the body, not the body. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Go back to that picture, Mark. That bitch looks like she did a drug run. That's like years later. She did some crystal or something.
Nah, I'm just saying though. But what I'm saying is though, he gonna catch you like that. What's gonna happen then? That's what that's why I judge women off of in the morning anyway. After you done been roughed up, your hair everywhere and all that. How you look?
Wait a second, bro. That one in the middle, I can't tell which one is the before, which one's the after.
Yeah,
right
here.
That's
true. Yeah. He clicked it. Nah, the next one over.
That one right there.
Yeah, the next one over.
Yeah, right there.
That's
the one like
I see a difference. I see a difference. Look, on the left, she look like she work at the corner store right now, asking me how much I want on 5, and do I want my black and mild wines and my swishes like usual. She know my order at the Chevron. On the left, she look like she's like the evil. She look like she the bad guy in one of those Aladdin movies or some shit, man.
Facts.
Is that racist? Can I say that?
She looks like she hasn't.
No, that's how she looked.
What she look like?
She's like a Middle Eastern lady. You know what I'm saying? She look like she could be the mother of the bride on the right. On the left, number 5. How much you want on 5?
Hold up, though.
What I'm saying is that's why relationships don't be lasting and you be seeking validation and that shit get you all fucked up in the game. It's like who you seeking validation from, man. You know what I'm saying? You better be yourself.
Hold up, I'd still fuck this girl though. I don't care if
this
I'm
right here.
If I'm fucking the girl with the makeup and I wake up next to the other girl, what up? Whatever. You know?
Nah, if I wake up with I'm a clown. Hold on, that's not even the same nose, man. What are we doing out here?
Right, come on, bro. It's not the same nose.
The same person.
You know these bitches have an app called Facetune where they makes them even prettier now too, right?
Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Like all that shit be ridiculous, man. That mean you saying yourself that you ugly.
Not
I ain't gonna go there. Like,
you
do have some. Yeah. Hold on.
That you need special effects.
Anyone who wouldn't fuck that girl right there.
Hold on. Slow down. Go ahead, Big Pump Killer. Then start sending that back to Supreme.
I want to go around and I want to know who would fuck this girl with the makeup on that's pulled up right now because there's no way anyone's not fucking that girl. I don't care.
On the left or the right?
No, they're the same girl, right?
That's what Google telling me.
All right. Well, if I fucked the girl with the makeup at night and I woke up next to the other girl, I'm still counting it as a win. Whatever. She's leaving in 5 minutes anyway. I'm gonna remember the night before when she had the fucking makeup on still.
Nah, but
man. Like, hold on. Let me ask you this: do I got footage? Like, do I got a memory of what she looked like?
Yeah, you're gonna remember.
Because one day you gonna bump into this bitch at the mall when you with a cold bitch, and she gonna say, "Hey, Big Pump Killer, you don't remember me?"
Yeah, but bro, when she's at the mall, which one of those versions of her you think she's gonna look like?
Is it a rainy day? Cause if it's rainy, all that shit might wash off, nigga.
She's gonna have an umbrella on her.
These are jokes, y'all. These are jokes. Look, man. Hey, look, and the only reason I'm doing this, y'all, this is not a bashing session, even though I'm getting some of my jokes off, because I believe it's beauty in every woman, right? It's beauty in every person, every being on God's earth. But
some people ugly finding out.
Hold on. Let me put the screen back on it. Hold on. When I said it's beautiful people, but Nah,
Hold up.
you tricked me.
You telling me?
Hold up, my nigga. You tricked me, man.
I got a question.
Talk about this one because that.
I got a question though. Hold on.
Because and before you ask that question, let's be clear. These women do this. This is not us picking on nobody or trying to bash. Look, we all got our naysayers, okay? We all got something that's. I cam up all the time, and yeah, people might talk jokes about me and say I'm this, I'm that. My beard got alopecia. You know what I'm saying? I make jokes about myself, man. I humble myself, okay? Now, but this right here is foolery with the jewelry. This is you selling me a rollie and I get home in the morning and it's TikToking, yo. This is not what I bought. This is bait and switch. This should be illegal in all 50 states in the country.
I'm convinced this is drugs.
I said, hold on. So I said all of that to say this. These women do these things called transformations. The transformation challenge. They show how they look on the thumbnail and show what they can look like afterwards. And I'm like, no, that is not even the same person, man. The Asian girls do things to make their eyes more wide so they don't look so Asian. This girl right here obviously has eczema or something, some kind of skin condition, or she got a nervous twitch where she just keep popping pimples on her face. She got the Eddie Monster hairline. It's like, it's twisted. I don't know what the fuck, man, going on with this picture. Mark. But this is not fair to whoever clicked on that picture and said like, because he don't like that.
Man, can I?
Where they get them pictures from? Mugshots, greatest hits?
No, these women put these pictures up themselves so they can show, hey, my makeup skills, my transformation skills. She got green eyes and everything, bro.
Yeah,
lighter
Mark,
skin.
That girl did not post that picture on the left. She did not post that for her transformation. There's no way.
Only reason I ain't gonna click and play it. Cause she'll see it and then she'll flag it. But I put the link up. I put the link in the comment. This is her.
No,
no, this is her. It's right here, bro. Just type in.
Pull it up. This bitch ain't coming. She ain't gonna know about this. Let's see.
Bro, listen. I don't know what's going on with your channel, but I can't do that, yo. I get a copyright strike every time I put somebody's shit up, bro. Not a strike, but man. Really? And they got a choice. They got a choice to monetize it or strike me. She see this playback. Nigga, not only she gonna strike me, she gonna send Pumbaa. What's the motherfucker name? Lilo and Stitch looking ass. Yeah, man. She coming for the kid, man. Look, cause this shit hurts, man. This shit hurts when somebody telling you the truth.
Stop, man. Stop.
Get your ass up out of here, lady. Come on, man.
Mark, you missing something that's really important about that picture though. And you do like photography work, so you know. Like I
don't do miracle work though.
But look, on the camera with the lighting, that's a nice picture. But in real life, that bitch look dead. All that makeup on her, she look casket fresh.
Maybe not. Some of these girls got that makeup and they do it right. And when you see them, they look good. Now, granted, some of them got an orange ass face in person. I'm like, damn, why your face? Why your face looking like 31st of October ass face, bitch? Like, why do you got the jack-o'-lantern face? Golly. Drum roll. Yo, man, but the face be kind of orange sometimes. Donald Trump ass face. But they do these clips, they do this transformation, and they thinking like, I'm gonna show y'all how to become a bad bitch today. And some women need it. They need these tutorials. I ain't mad at them, to each his own. But that's illegal, man. That should be illegal. I don't know if y'all remember this story in China. It was a dude in China where he sued his wife because them kids was ugly. And then he found out all the work she had done. The court said,
the African dude who did that to his wife too.
I don't know about the African dude, but when you see the Asian lady and you see him, he looking angry as hell in that family picture, holding his son and his daughters. Everybody got the big ass man. Look like, man. Let me leave it alone with that one. That was a little. That joke I was about to do was about to be a little too much even for me. So but he was holding them ugly ass kids and he looking at her and he was like, let me see your baby picture, bitch, because this ain't right. And he won in court.
See, he should have lost in court for that shit. Because you can't be no dude with all that paper and not do background on the motherfucking parents and the grandparents and motherfucker who you about to have babies with. Yeah, she bad, but you don't know how she got like that. You need to see her mama and her daddy.
No, not even just that. You need to see, you need a genealogy test. How you say it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
cause some of
but
these bitches, they looking too perfect. They probably used to have a dick.
she said that too. Shit, that too.
Hey, look,
That
now,
too.
hey, look, now you got the sad face.
Yo, that's a great question, though. What would you do if you found out that your wife used to be a man? What would you do?
Well, I saw my daughter come out the pussy. I was right there, so I know that question won't for me. But I'm the only married nigga up here. What you asking me, sir? Let me cut my camera on, man. What the fuck you talking about, sir, senior? Look me eye to Avatar, nigga. What are you asking? No, I'm joking with you. But on some serious shit, man. I mean, what can you do? I definitely think you should get off on the murder if that's what you choose to go with, man. Man, where do you go from there? Cause it ain't no law in America say, hey, before we get married, you got. Let me see. Cause you know they had a law saying you can go to court and get that shit changed. I don't think you should be able to get your birth certificate changed, bro.
Man, that shit. Man, look, man. OG told me this shit. You said my brother-in-law told me this shit. I fell out laughing. I told him I'm gonna keep this shit for the rest of my life. He told me that motherfucking it don't matter what sex you change yourself to, motherfucker. When you turn 40, they gonna do a prostate check, nigga. They not gonna do no breast cancer exam. Say it straight up and down.
Yo. That's crazy. Crazy but true. But with that said, man, let me ask y'all though, man. Validation. Some people seek validation for different reasons, right? But we got here on the makeup because Supreme brought up a good point. He said he would quote unquote he would clown this lady if he was with her. He couldn't have it. Yo, like this lady looks like she look like she on the Bachelorette on the right, man. On the left, she look like she on the Flavor of Love.
That bitch look like Wednesday.
No, I'm fucking with Flavor of Love. She look
I
like
could
who?
deal with that girl.
Like Wednesday from
It's not that
Wednesday
bad.
from the Adam Family.
No. Go to this one. The one with the. Yes, you do exactly the right one.
Who the fuck up? That one with the blue hair look like a dude.
That is a dude.
Oh,
that is a dude.
Hey,
Get the fuck up out of here with that. And this a dude too, Sir Senior. Sir Senior, why you telling? That is a dude. No, they say woman before that makeup, but that gotta be a dude, man.
No, that's why I said pick that because that was
that nigga look like he was in Big Trouble Little China.
Yo, that's so fat. The brain smasher. The brain smasher.
Look, man, all I'm trying to say is this, man. Some people gotta have this damn makeup, man. That's not fair for you to just throw them away, like to say, hey.
What is she, a professional head butter?
Nah, man. It's somebody out here for everybody. And I bet you if you look up ugly dudes, it'll pop up that we can find matches for them right now on this show live.
Now this girl looks good before and after makeup. She looks decent. She looked like she was on Boy Meets World on the left, and she looks a lot older on the right though. She looks like a young girl on the left. And on the right, she looks like a older one, a young lady.
Her nose got thinner.
Yeah, it's a trick to that with the makeup, man. It's a trick to make your eyes
that
look
little
poppy.
white line that they do in the middle with the dark shading on the side.
Like this lady right here. You see that trick she did with her eyes? She looks like she's in a beauty pageant on the right. On the left, she looked like she ate Kroger. She looked like she telling you, sir, I need your ID for the wine. You know what I'm saying? The diaper's on aisle 3. That's aisle 3 face ass bitch. I'm just saying.
She's not bad though. Come on.
She's not bad. She not bad. But that right, like on the left, she look like she teach kindergarten.
Nah, man. On the right, she do look like a model and shit.
She look like a model on the right.
On the left, she look like the ice machine. I mean the ice cream machine broke.
Right. And
I'd still do the left. You guys wouldn't even do the left?
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't.
What time of night is? What time of night is
it? Come on, man. Be honest. You guys
what time of night is
the left. I'd fuck this girl too on the left. I don't care.
Man, you going for all the left. Take all the left side, nigga. Here you go.
That's a bad bitch right there on the left.
Here you go. There you go. Get jiggy, my nigga. Get jiggy with it.
Nah, pull the clean out. bitch back up. See if he
Kroger. Bring the Kroger lady up. Where the Kroger lady at? Here we go.
not Kroger, Klingon.
Oh shit,
Clean.
that
Oh
dude
no,
like
I don't even want. I don't
Solid.
even want to see that because that looks too manly for me, man. That looks too much like a man. The head button one, the motherfucker
Hey,
look
call
like
him on the left.
motherfucker look like that motherfucker look like she used to date Ocho Cinco, nigga.
They took the chick with the big ass birthmark.
Can't know he be done popped up on.
Look, the face even looks slimmer. Man, that looks like a father-daughter picture, man. That look like her and her daddy, man. What the hell we talking about here, yo? What are we talking about here? How do we... Brother Ricky, what up, man? He said throw them away. The fuck? Bro, Brother Ricky, what up, man?
Even
Thanks
in
for
her done up picture, she looks sketchy.
Yo, the done up picture look trash too. That looks scary too.
that done up picture. She look like, bro, if you ever... I don't know how much y'all go to L.A. or if y'all ever been out the country, but yeah, she look like she could be like a Filipino chick on the right who probably had some work done on the right. On the left, she look like she owned the bar. She look like Mr. Lee. That's Mr. Lee on the left. That look like a father and daughter picture right here, man. I promise you, yo. They look like they on their way to a daddy-daughter dance. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, golly, look at that circumference on that forehead right here. You see the shadow on the left and the right? It looked like he got a hematoma. Y'all remember when Hassan Rahman fought had that who he fight? Holyfield? He had that hematoma growing on his eye. Look at can y'all see the edges of this shit?
You see,
Man, she look like a cross between Chucky and Mr. T.
Top? She got the Mike Jones top, the invisible top.
Oh my goodness! Like she is losing her hair like a man, bro. Like she got it, bro. She ain't even got enough for no wig. She gotta put that she gotta just put the a wig on every time. She gotta glue that shit.
But they got a dude out here for her.
On the left or the right?
Both of them.
No, the dude for her is the dude on the left. They return. That's her dude.
Yeah. Yo, Ricky tripping. Yo, did you see Ricky comment?
man, we're an hour. And look, we're an hour into the show. We ain't talked about shit, man. But I'm having a blast, man. Go ahead. Now on the left, hey, look on the right. No, on the right.
Good.
On the right, this one on the right looks like she could be like on Loving. Look, she look like she on Loving Hip Hop dating Joe Buttons on the right. On the left, yeah, she kind of remind me of Sin Santana, one of Joe Button girls on the right. But on the left, she look like what's that team?
She like Loving Basketball.
Nah, nigga, not even. She look like remember Don Imus was talking about that team? He was talking about the girls, the Nebbian hoes. Man, she look like she play on Rutgers or one of them teams, bro. She look like she'll dunk on you. She look like she'll dunk on you and try to fuck your sister.
Oh man. So, what about that one that's like on? You see her picture? If you go straight down, yes, that one.
That's a whole
nigga.
Not even just that. This a whole nother person, man. Like,
she got the Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, that's bleaching right there. I would change a black girl into a white girl for $5 on Fiverr. She got an ad to turn you a black girl to a white girl for $5 on Fiverr. What are we doing here, y'all?
See what I'm saying?
Craziness. That's what I'm talking about. That is pure insanity.
Look at that jawline on this bitch. Chin strap ass.
That's how you know it's the same bitch. She got gills.
Oh no, man! That's America's Most Wanted.
But look, man, it's somebody for everybody out here, though. You dig me? Shit, we all gonna have our naysayers. It's always gonna be somebody say something about me. Shit, somebody gonna say something about you, sir, Senior. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Marq Nash trying to clean it up.
Look, I said that before. Look, we do, but we got here because my man. If you just tuning in, my man Supreme said, "I clown a bitch if I wake up in the morning and she don't look like she did last night. I don't like my bitches to wear no makeup." All right? And what I said was, some people would jump off the bridge if you know before they would let this picture be seen with them without makeup. These women seem all confident. They don't need self-validation. They so proud. They showing you, hey, this is what I look like before and after. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. and you got a choice to be with that or don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I just, me personally, I like who you are. You know what I'm saying? In your natural state, that's who I'm gonna be with. That's how my kids gonna come out looking. You know what I'm saying? Ask that Chinese dude about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how my motherfucking kids gonna come out. So I need to know these things and respect these things and not be allured by the bullshit because you want validation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, to me, a lot of the times with all that makeup on, man, motherfuckers be looking dead, man.
Can we? And look, let me add something to this too. Is it true or false? Right, your culture, right, your culture, your education, and your upbringing helps you develop your self esteem. Cause some people say, nah, nigga, I grew up poor. I ain't had no friends and none of that. But I went to college and I got a bag. I hit a lick and my whole life changed around again. After that, I was like, nigga, fuck it. I ain't gonna get my teeth fixed no more. I'm rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you still gonna fuck me with my Gap too because I'm driving this Benz. You know what I'm saying? But so money changes things for some people. Some people grew up with flaws and things, but they had money. Some people, hey, look, man, I grew up poor, but my mom and dad taught me to love myself and taught me to value everything we got, right? So what do you guys think is the biggest contributing factor to someone having a need for validation?
I want to bring it back to what Supreme said before, how he came up in the era where, you know, your friends would just rip on you all the time and shit, and you just rank on each other. I feel like I'm happy I grew up on that era, man. I feel like that shit helped me out. Not to mention, that shit makes you sharp as a tack.
Big facts. Big facts. You know what
I'm
I'm
with
saying?
you. I feel like I got half my wit from being clowned on back in those days, and you know that shit was fun. It was fun ripping on people and shit. That was like shit
But
I looked
but you
forward
don't
to.
do that now. Kids kill themselves over bullying now. Back then we didn't kill ourselves over getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? We just skip school or something.
Man, they
Or
had a
we'll
whole.
go fight. You know what I'm saying? It'll just be
Yeah, I
let
learned
it
how to
be
fight
on then.
because
It's
of
gonna be
being bullied
on
though.
or shit. Or you learn how to run fast from the bus stop. You be like, okay, I need to sit at the front so I can get the hell up off this bus and jet. You know what I'm saying? But or you don't you don't sit in the back of the bus because you know they're gonna be cracking jokes in the back. You get quiet. You learn. Who got this joke? He said bullying was needed. I forgot who said this joke, but he said bullying is needed, man. He said because I think it was Eddie Griffin. He says remember when you thought you was Billy Badass? Thought you was Billy Badass? Then one day you walked in school and you met Billy Badass. You found out, hey, I'm good at math. so 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 it's good. But my question is, what is the biggest contributing factor to people needing validation? Is it finance, self-esteem, upbringing, culture? Because some things we can't change. It ain't makeup. You go to certain countries, just because you're darker or you're lighter, you're treated differently. Of course, in America, but even these people are all the same race, but they treated different. Like a darker Indian person is treated from a lighter one, or even in Cuba or Colombia, Brazil, places like that. So, what is the biggest contributing factor to people needing validation?
I would say the self-esteem because even if it's you being broke
I
or
mean,
you
no,
being
no.
dark or
Let me
short
rephrase
or
it. Let me rephrase it. What is contributing to that self-esteem? The culture, the finances, your upbringing. Like, which one, if
Social
any?
media at this point.
Go ahead,
nah,
sir,
man.
senior.
I would say that all of it would say your upbringing because that kind of defines how you look at yourself. Who you are by the age of 13, 9 times out of 10, without dramatic change, is for the most part who you're going to be, how you look at the world. So if you were told that you're good enough or that you can always be better or you can make it and you don't have to be the best looking or the best at anything as long as you're doing your best, you're going to feel that the rest of your life unless something dramatically crazy happens. But if you're told that you're never good enough and you're always trash, you're going to feel that as well the rest of your life. So I would say it's more so your upbringing than anything else. Because I know a bunch of, like you were saying earlier, I know a bunch of rich people who have very low self-esteem, and a bunch of poor people who have very low self-esteem, and
You
vice
know a whole
versa.
bunch of rich people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Other than
most
me,
of the ones I
other
know
than
is
me,
is
who
not
the
my
other
race.
rich person you know?
You said what?
I said, other than me, who's the other rich person you know?
You want me to tell their names?
No, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you. That nigga said, I know a lot of rich people. I'm like, nigga, you know a lot of rich people. You ain't brought them on the show. They ain't dropped me a cash app. You ain't doing it right, man. But these are jokes. But let me ask you, Supreme. Then we're gonna go around as Asian Math. What do you think is the biggest contributor to people like feeling like they need validation or seeking validation? Is it culture, your upbringing? Is it money, daddy issues, mommy issues?
I say parenting, man. How your parents bring you up, you know what I'm saying? Like upbringing. Like how you say. I would definitely agree. Upbringing does play a major part. If you brought up to love yourself and to know who you are with nothing, then when you have stuff, it still don't matter because you know who you are. Those things that never make you. So you know what I'm saying? At the same time still want nice things. You know what I'm saying? So that I can honestly say I think upbringing. Because when something's missing from that, then that's when the validation comes, you know, like how you say if your dad not there, then you know you kind of seek validation in other places. Or both of your parents not around because they always, you know what I'm saying, my parents always worked or whatever. I ain't had nothing, so I'm doing it like this. So you know what I'm saying. A lot of that happens at other places. That's why I say parenting first, because you know the streets will raise you if you know what I'm saying if your parents don't. So and you seek validation from the older people on the block. So it's a trickle down effect. So in my opinion, I honestly would say, you know what I'm saying, parenting first. And I mean, you know, you could put culture or whatnot, but it don't really matter what culture it is. If the parenting not there, they still gonna go in other places. So I honestly say that.
Go ahead, Asian Math, and then Pump.
Uh, I just say overall the void of inclusion. Of course, your parent that's your first introduction. So of course, if they're not around, that could have a profound effect. But there's still another safety net within whatever your social construct is at the time. You can go to other family members or just with your peer group. But if it seems like everywhere you turn, uh, that void of inclusion, is hitting you in the face, then yeah, as you grow older, you really going to be seeking validation from somewhere or from something. And right now, it's like Big Pump Killers said. Now it's the social media area where everyone, oh, if I don't get so many likes on this or so many followers or whatever, they feel like they're a failure. So they seek that, they're desperate for validation. And it's strange. I don't understand it because I'm a different person. I'm cut from a different cloth, but I see it happening and I understand it's a reality. So right now in this current age, it's definitely media, where people are being programmed to you're nothing if you don't have this. You know what I'm saying? And you even hear people saying, well, how many followers do he have? What
Right.
the fuck does that matter? How many likes did you get? Can I take them likes to the bank and pay my bills?
Mm.
I mean, that's just me. Like I said, I'm cut from a different cloth, but they probably argue with me. Hell yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? Give me them likes every day. But that's my take on it, man. Void of inclusion.
Go ahead, Pump.
Yeah, I think the search for people looking for validation is, like I said earlier, it's definitely social media, and I'd like to say it's mostly just the kids, but it's people in their 20s, it's people in their 30s and their 40s. Like everyone's searching for that like, everyone's trying to get that love on Instagram or YouTube or fucking Facebook. That's what it's all about now. And it should be formed by your upbringing and all that stuff, but today it's just not the case anymore. It's because these kids grow up with a tablet in their hands or a phone, and all they know is the internet, and that's where they want to get their validation. They'd rather have validation from a stranger online than someone, than their mother and father these days. You could even get validation at home probably these days by your parents, and that's not even good enough for most of these kids. They want the online validation. They want that clout. They want that. That's what they're chasing these days. It's sad, but that's really fucking what it is, and that's what most of these people are searching for today.
So let me ask you this, man. We're just working around the room. Supreme. So if you had you got female friends too, or are you in a relationship where you're not allowed to have female friends?
Nah, I got female friends.
All right, cool. So you got one of your female friends, or better yet, a family member, a cousin, or something. You see them basically doing things that are, you know, seeking validation, trying to get too much attention. Like, what do you say to them? Because I got family members, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. Some of them I don't even say shit, because I know at the end of the day, you ain't shit bitch. Like, he gonna find out. Like, anybody who talk to you long enough gonna find out you ain't shit bitch. You know what I'm saying? You the first look. If you ever see how people treat their mom around you, or treat a dog, treat their cousin, treat their own kids, you know what I'm saying? She probably ain't shit bitch, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's something unfavorable, right? But on the flip side, low self-esteem is different too, because some of these people do suffer from abuse and other things like that, right? But what do you say? How do you help that person? Because nobody's just gonna come up and say, hey, I'm single, because that was another thing I wanted to get into, people being single by choice or people being single by circumstance. Because everybody will have you to believe, no, I like being single, but then on Valentine's Day, I want a man, you know? So we'll get to that part, but what do you say to people who, who have low self-esteem and based off what we saying and doing too much on the internet?
It's crazy you say that, and I don't really have. I went through this situation with my cousin, and it's a male cousin. It wasn't even a female. So
What he was trying to do on OnlyFans or something?
Nah. I'll explain to you. But what it is, and even with female cousins being on fuck nigga time, you know what I'm saying? Because I in my family, I'm on my mom's side, I'm the oldest, so I'm kind of like the patriarch of everything. You know what I'm saying? The elders have given me, you know what I'm saying, full control over shit. So I kind of feel like it's my responsibility to say something. I'm gonna put it in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch you in your fuck nigga act, and then I'm gonna bring it up and ask you, do you think this some fuck nigga shit? 9 times out of 10, they'll say yeah. If they keep doing it, then that's on them. But I'm gonna put it in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like I said with my little cousin, he you know what I'm saying, he coming into a man's age, but he had the tendency of posting guns and shit, him having a gun on the internet. Like, yo, you don't want that energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that type of time coming your way. And you don't want a nigga that had a drop on you, goofy ass. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just idiotic in so many stands that when I brought it up to him, he was like, yeah, you're right. So, but if you do it after that, then it's on you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that I can tell you. You know, that's what you want to do. But at least I can say knowingly that I put forth my effort. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel as far as with anybody that's close to me that I give a fuck about. If I see, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not cloud chasing, if I see you, I think you going the wrong path, I'm going to say something to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a choice at the end of the day, though.
Go ahead, man.
So
So
what
either
was
one of
the
you.
question this time?
Basically, like what do you say to a family member or somebody you care about that you see them, hey, they doing a little too much on social media or seeking the validation? You know, I got a family member, little nieces and shit, but they grown now. I can't say nothing to them. They grown women, to each his own. But I have family members that was doing too much at a young age, and then they be like, Uncle Mark, you just old. You don't. That's what we do now. Like, you old. I was like, man, this shit been around before you before you got an iPhone, baby. We was on AOL chat lines and everything. I remember that people was doing too much back then. But hey, I was entertaining. I was there for it. You know,
Earth's
this
like
ain't the first time. I knew girls that was getting caught under
planet.
the bleachers in 6th grade doing shit. So that was my question, though. I kind of went on a rant. My bad.
No, it's cool. I was just helping you out with some of the older social media
What you say,
things.
Planet?
No, yeah, Black Planet was before Earthlink, I believe. I think it had it probably by a few months. But one I used to be on was Earthlink and AOL. And I was strange that you remember AOL. But what would I say? Like I say, man, true to myself, and just not trying to be consistent, just am consistent. I'm a live and let live type person. Like I say, I see it, and yeah, I have family members that do it, nieces and nephews, and in a way, it's embarrassing. I don't even want to put them on blast. You go and see they shit and say, "Oh, these your peoples?" Nah, dog. uh, I don't say much to them. The only time I have to uh verbalize or explain something is a person to see the buffoonery that they're portraying online, trying to get this certain type of attention or whatever validation. And then a person like, did you see such and such a motherfucker? I ain't got no fucking social media. Boy, you asking me that shit. You just want to tell me some motherfuckers on there acting the fool, and they related to me and shit. So I don't get it because it's almost like uh asking for that energy. Now, do I want to help them or do I want better for them? Yeah, but once again, I'm a live and let live type of person. I don't want to see you destruct yourself, but I mean, I put you, hey, dog, I don't think that's something I'll be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you see my strap, it's being used. Simple as that. It's being used. Either I'm gonna hit you with it, you're gonna hurt, or you're gonna feel something coming up out of it. Other than that, you don't need to know it. Point blank. So, and then the females, showing all their body parts. Like I say, that's embarrassing to me. I don't even be liking to discuss that shit. I probably go and tell their moms or their parents, like, hey, now, yeah, okay. Now this ain't story time.
You
Let's
ratting?
look at
You ratting?
no,
Oh
no,
yeah, you about
no.
to tell a story? Let me do my drop.
No, I'm just going to give a brief example.
Oh, okay.
This was a few years back around the holiday. We just passed that anniversary to it. The holidays, everybody get together and shit. And so one of my daughters has showed me some stuff. A relative who we was visiting, they in-laws was doing online. And these underage, when I say underage, I'm talking about under 15. All kind of crazy shit. Pussy, and they had the crazy names too. Pretty pussy. Yeah, the motherfucker. Let me try to type that shit in. Yeah, all that shit. So now I feel compelled. Hey, let me go talk to they people. What I'm saying? Hey, y'all know about this shit? Hey, look at me talking. Well, what you know about it? How you know? Spirit, man, fuck you. I was trying to be cool, just to let you, because I didn't know if y'all knew about this shit. But it'll never happen again. I ain't touching that shit. Let motherfuckers do what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. I'm trying to be cool. Hey, look, check little mama, because you don't know who on there looking for this shit. They start coming at me kind of crazy. I said, okay, nah, this shit won't happen again. So, I mean, to answer your question, what do I say to them people? Hey, do you. Just don't do me in the process.
Go ahead, pass it around, y'all. I'm a crazy
Just
guy.
to piggyback off what King Asia Math said, I rat on my family members too. My girl follows my little cousin on TikTok, and she recently was dancing to WAP and changed her name to Harry Styles Cum Slut. She's 13 years old. So I went right to her father and told him.
What'd he do?
So what did he do? I don't know what he did. I know the post was deleted and her name isn't Harry Styles Cum Slut anymore. But I'm sure he didn't take away her phone.
She
No,
just she just blocked all of y'all, made y'all not visible to her post. Probably, who knows?
Right. That's how they did.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
probably. Well, I couldn't live with knowing that was going on without ratting. I don't care.
So what do you say to what do you say to her? Did you say anything to her? Or you just went straight to pops? Did you be like, hey baby, you ain't got to do
That's not
this?
my place, and I'd feel awkward even asking her about that shit. Oh, why are you dancing to wet ass pussy? And why's your name Harry Styles Cum Slut? That's a conversation I don't want to have with a 13-year-old family member of mine. Her dad and her parents could have that conversation.
That's fair. So, sir, did you get in? Um, I'm just trying to ask you, what do you say to someone who who has low self esteem?
Honestly, you got to tell them to believe in themselves. The same thing you say to yourself when you look in the mirror. You gotta find the things that are good in you, harness those, work on the things that you can change that are bad in you, and that's all you can do. Be the best you can be. If that's better than everybody else, if it's worse than everybody else, be the best you can be.
I mean, it sounds good. But it sounds a little what you say, generic, dry, cliche, whatever term you want to use. But Supreme, we gotta agree, it's easier said than done, right? Like, cause Supreme even said, "Hey, yo, he gonna clown the girl. He ain't trying to build her up. He gonna make her kill herself. He sound like the type of dude that'll take a picture of her without the makeup, just to clown her."
Nah, yeah, look at yourself. Look at yourself. I do you like how Sam's did jump, jump.
What's that?
On lean on me and shit. Kick him.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
your
you
damn
smoke
self.
crack, don't you?
Yeah.
I smoke crack, Mr. Clark.
Put that bullshit on your face, don't you? Now look at yourself. But nah, you had me laughing at shit because when I say to somebody with low self-esteem, kill yourself. You ain't gonna do it? All right then. So stop bullshitting and get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You got
People do kill themselves behind low self-esteem, though. Supreme, come
nah,
on,
man.
come on,
I'm
man.
just playing. You
No. But you know,
No, I'm just saying
you
because
ain't joking.
a lot of
You
people
ain't
be
joking.
saying that shit for attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. Man, shut up, man. You know you ain't got all that in you. Let's get it together. Let's find out your niche, what you could what you could focus on and get yourself into. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it is. You got to find out what your place is right now. Sometimes low self-esteem comes from feeling out of place. You know what I'm saying? Just find your place and where you know what I'm saying, where you belong at. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah. There was something else I wanted to talk about before we get up out of here. Single by choice, or do you think people are single by circumstance? When you see a quote unquote bad chick, you think she's single by choice, or she's single by circumstance? Shout out to World Combat Sports for the donation. He said Marq Nash breaking beats on deck. What's good, soldiers?
Salute the World Combat.
Yeah, salute.
So what do you guys think? Do you think because look, like I said before, she ain't gonna tell you, look, the real reason why I'm 38, no kids, and I never been married is because I got genital warts. She ain't gonna tell you that on the first date. That ain't gonna be in her damn Instagram bio.
I don't know, man.
Oh, crickets now. No, niggas
You gotta
always get mad when Nash tell the truth and get crickets
you
around
gotta
this
read them
bitch.
red flags, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I see red flags coming a mile away, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But think about it though, man. Some of these girls are single by circumstance. Hey, look, you're a certain age, and you have X amount of kids from X amount of different guys, or that guy might. Some guys don't want that drama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had this other conversation the other day. I was like, how many dicks have you had by the
But
age you get to 35?
Ain't that a choice still? That's single by that's not circumstance. Single by circumstance to me is, you know what I'm saying, you was born with one arm or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hard for you to get a dude. You know what I'm saying? You fucking people away, putting all the mileage on your pussy with kids and all that extra shit. That's choice. Ain't it?
But that choice has created her new circumstance, though, right?
I think before we get to circumstance, everybody have to be done rejected.
But look, and I've seen things, man. If you're on the internet long enough, you're gonna see some things. Everybody got a fetish for. Some people got a fetish for amputee porn, man. Them girls who sit there and jerk the dick off like this.
Yeah.
Yo, where the drum roll at when I need it? I missed a good spot for it. But yeah, man, amputee porn might be something to some people, man. Leave them alone. But goddamn, man, we don't went all the way left again. Yo, But look, that is a circumstance though. Like your choices do make your circumstances, right? We can agree to that. So
Yeah.
so what do you think, Asian Mav? Like he said it ain't no such thing as circumstance. What you say, Supreme?
No, it can be circumstances, but don't get it fucked up with the choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, circumstances is, you know what I'm saying, stuff you was born with, or something. You got struck by a bolt of lightning, so you just blurt out bullshit here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's circumstance. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's circumstances and shit like that. But
Hey, real quick, Donnie V said he got to dip out, but he want to ask y'all a question. He said, "Fuck what I was asking." He want to ask you a question. I think he want to battle. I think he want to battle. You gonna call him out?
No, it's a question for you, and just to kind of
you
hype up
soft.
Friday's episode with the top 10.
Oh, the top 10 rap on Friday. But look, man, you need to see what's up with Supreme, man. Supreme is nice, bro. I would love to see y'all battle. You gonna lose that
I don't do that battle.
You gonna lose that one. Y'all should do a one rounder, man. 60 seconds, one rounder, man. Y'all got time to write that tip for Friday?
No, I don't have that MBU. Believe you. Look, man, look. I don't do that battling stuff. I did that for my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. I heard them bars. You rap, man.
Yo, don't be the next contestant on that hypocrite screen. That's all I know.
Ooh.
What you mean hypocrite? Like what?
No, I got a show called Hypocrite Style. It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But But he don't. His name Big Pump Killer. He don't got a name for himself. He disses Joe Budden all the time. You know, Joe Budden was calling himself Big Pump. But he got a following off of dissing Joe Budden, man, and it's blowing up fast too. Check his channel. Spelled like it is.
I'm gonna have to check that.
Yeah,
but Mark.
So he don't want to battle. All right, now one of y'all want to smoke. All right.
Just real quick, when we do this top 10 list, don't give me your industry list. I want your personal top 10 list, not the list that you're doing to appease the hip hop nerds. I want Marq Nash's personal top 10 list. I don't want to.
Let me ask you something. Do I come across like that to you?
No, but I'm
after
just
everything we don't say it tonight about amputee porn. We don't went from amputee porn to we don't say to talked about, man. After everything I've said and done on this show, as long as you've been around, you think I worried about some industry, my political connects?
Nah, but you know King Asia Math's list is gonna be KRS, Rock.
What's the topic? What's the topic for Friday?
Hip hop top 10. Top 10
hip-hop. Like top 10 albums or top 10 artists?
Your top 10 list. Pull up with your top 10 list ready on Friday.
All right. No, I'm just saying it's like artists or albums though.
Artists.
Oh, okay. And you from Atlanta, right?
No, I'm not. I live here.
Okay, you live there. Where you from, Mark?
Does it matter when I do my list?
No, the only reason I ask because you know what I'm saying, that might be on your list. Like I'm from New Orleans and shit. I mean, I live in the DMV, but I'm from New Orleans. So my shit gonna be like heavy Southern on my, you know what I'm saying, on my list. But
so
I
have Juvenile top 5.
Yeah, I probably will have Juvenile in my top 5. I could definitely.
Hey, listen, I respect that. I respect when people give their real personal list, not the list that all hiphop.com's giving you.
Yeah. No, you definitely not gonna get that from me. Yeah. But Juvenile probably will be in my top 5. I would. Yeah, you might be.
Okay, my
we
list
went all the way left. Donnie V, you could have put that in the private chat, man. We don't got on Friday show on Wednesday, bro.
All right. We'll
no disrespect.
We'll have that there for Friday.
Yeah. What time?
Look, the chat already popping. The chat was like, "What's wrong with KRS? KRS one is top 10."
You got to build the anticipation, Mark. That's all I'm doing over here, brother.
Yeah. What time?
That's head.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. All right.
10 o'clock.
Let's
hear it on Friday. Let's hear it.
Yeah, we hear on Friday.
I'm gonna post the link on Friday.
So what?
I'm gonna post the link to the live stream on my page on Friday.
Well, I appreciate that, man, for sharing me with the whites.
And I appreciate you for sharing me with the blacks. Have a good night.
Now that's racist. You can't say it. Yo, man, this show don't supposed to be this fun. I told y'all, man, this shit is not supposed to be this fun, man, but it is every time, bro. I start doing the show around this point when it's like 15, 20 minutes left in the shit. My face starts stretching, bro. I've been laughing so hard. It's like, yeah, man, but I appreciate y'all. Man, I forgot the last thing I want to say. Thanks, Pump, for changing up the whole.
Yo, Marq Nash, I'll put your brains on the car dash. When I rhyme, you make the face like when a fart pass. Cool, peace out, killer.
Crickets, nigga. Supreme, he's not gonna look,
See, man,
man.
don't do that. See, that's how the last time. That's what happened to the last motherfucker. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. I know. See, you want to you like, yo, all you gotta do is.
Supreme.
But Mark, what you were
Supreme.
talking about is
Supreme,
a
you need to get this
circumstance,
dude
just in
for me,
case you
man.
lost your point.
Thank you.
Oh,
What you say? What you say, Agent Man? What was I talking about?
I say, just so you can remember your point, you was talking about choice or circumstance. But I mean, just in case you wanted to remember your point.
Yeah,
That's all.
thank you, man. So what do y'all think of that? Or y'all say, man, fuck that. This shit was more entertaining.
Not,
The
like
nigga
I
said,
said, though.
start the top 10 list now.
Like I said, choice. Choice could create circumstance, like you said, but I'm gonna count that as choice. Circumstances to me is like I said, you was with your chick and the bitch got hit by a bus. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to deal with the responsibilities of the circumstances dealing with a bitch that been hit by a bus. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, y'all done grew old together and now she's sick. You got to take care of her type shit. You know what I'm saying? All those things, you know what I'm saying? Like that's circumstance type shit. But all that other shit is choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a dude that's with a chick, she had lost her kidney and shit. He was with her the whole time through her kidney transplant and all that other shit. That's circumstance. You know what I'm saying? The other shit is choice to me. So, you know, yeah, if you single by your motherfucking choice, you can't get mad at nobody but your damn self. You know what I'm saying? And if you single by your circumstance, I don't know. Hopefully it get better for you. You know what I'm saying? You'll find somebody. Need a new hip.com or something.
So let me ask you, Agent Math. Single by choice or circumstance? Because you're a single man, right?
Nope.
Date? Oh, you're not? I thought you was out here dating.
I am. You seen videos of it,
So is that? But you say you're not gonna get married, though, right?
right? I
So
don't subscribe. I don't subscribe
so
to
technically on
my
that box, you're gonna always check single, right?
on what when you say
In
that box.
any box that you have to put your status: single, married, divorce.
I know that it's my choice to if I'm gonna respond to it anyway, and most of the time I don't even subscribe to that because it's none of their business. And what bearings is they're gonna have with them having that knowledge on it? Not trying to be overcomplicate things, but no, you know me by now, man. There's a lot of shit I don't even subscribe to. But no, I have women in my corner. You know what I'm saying? And but I mean, what did you say? Okay, you asked, was I single? I don't revert myself as single. You know, I'm single if I have no options.
Right. So when you see a quote unquote bad bitch and she say she's single, what's your opinion? Do you think she's single by choice or is something else going on why she's not single?
I mean, it's hard to say. You know, once again, I'm pretty much non-judgmental. I got to get to know her and let some layers get revealed, and then I can make a honest assessment if she's not going to be that transparent with it. But if she is quote unquote single, uh, I will feel it's her choice because as we all done shouted around, there's someone for everyone. And if she's a bad chick at my standards and she says she's single, she still has options. She has options, so it's her choice if she just don't want to share herself with anyone, male or female, at whatever particular point we're meeting at. Now, is there something behind the scenes that she could have a fucked up attitude or character or some type of health sexual health conditions and all that will still constitute a choice if she's not with someone, because it's a bunch of simp ass dudes out here that'll be like, fuck that shit, look at her face, he'll have herpes with her or AIDS with her or whatever the case. I mean, it's a little documentary on YouTube right now to do in your region, Atlanta. The chick, she cool, you know what I'm saying? On my ranking system, she kind of cool, but knowing she got HIV, nah, bitch, you can't even get my application. But this, she dumped him and went with another dude, caught the package, and dude came back and souped up. Yeah, that's real shit. You can easy type that.
Look, it happens, man. Look, man.
So to answer the question, I mean,
You
like
did.
a lot of the chicks, I mean, with anyone, even some of them mugshot greatest hits you was putting up. I think if they're if they single, I think it's really by choice because they can easily find someone that's in their category. You know what I'm saying? It says
I
someone.
gotta
I,
disagree, man. I
I
think
don't know.
it's not
I
in
would.
women's nature. Go ahead, sir. I don't think it's in a woman's nature though to quote unquote want to be single, man. I don't think that. I think they want to get chosen. Now, granted, they might be single now because they trying to date outside their bracket. So they trying to wait to get that. They want somebody off
Yeah,
of love and hip
I
hop.
never.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Sir, I can't hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. No. A lot of times it's circumstance. It is choices as well, but the older they get, it becomes circumstances. They You have a small window, and especially for females, it's always more women than men, no matter what race, no matter what economic background, it's more women than men. So you have to choose wisely. For every woman, she's fighting against three women at least for every one man. So she has to choose wisely. And she keeps making the wrong choices, then that's what her circumstance becomes. Is I made a bunch of wrong choices, now I'm stuck.
But does that mean she can't get no one?
She can get somebody to smash, but somebody to actually marry her and cherish her is something different.
Uh, okay, yeah, okay. So I was missing that point. I was just thinking, can she get rent for one night? You know what I'm saying?
I
Uh, uh,
mean, any female can, for the most part, can get smashed.
okay,
Eventually there's going to be some dude or woman who's going to want to have sex with her.
right.
And also, I mean, even the crack code charge $5.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Couple of
so I mean, if you look at the situation, like, so any female can get smashed, but
right.
can you get somebody who's gonna actually love you, cherish you, marry you? That's something different.
Uh, okay. To that degree, yeah. Then yeah, some of them are. Yeah, that increases the percentage of circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah, if you just tuning in, man, we had a great show. We about to close it out, man. We were talking about amputee porn. We were showing before and after pictures. I don't know who got that mic. Who's that? Is that sir? Is that yeah? It's a lot going on with that. Thank you. Yeah, man. So you missed it, man. But check the playback. Like my man Asian Mev said, it was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. It's probably a very fun show. What's the last thing I wanted to talk about? Just to get a quick opinion on this. You guys familiar with the 5150 show? Zoe Williams and Corey Holcomb, Darlene
Yeah,
Ortiz.
yeah. I used to go on this show pretty. I haven't been in a couple of years, but I used to go. Yeah, Corey Holcomb.
You see
He's
you?
from the Midwest as well.
Yeah, Shot Town. Robert Taylor Holmes. Supreme, sir. Y'all familiar with Corey Holcomb?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of my favorite comedians.
Punch Drunk. What up, man? How you doing, my brother? Salute to you.
Oh, Chuck Punch drunk in the house.
Punch Drunk. Mr. Moonshine himself. Yo, man, did y'all see that episode last night? Them niggas about to fight.
Nah,
What
it's
on Punch?
cool.
No, not on Punch. Not on Punch. On Corey's show, man. That was the last thing I wanted to talk about before I closed out. Cause I like Zoe. I talked to him before. He allowed me to sample him. I sampled something that he said and put it in a record. I emailed him, sent him the record. He cleared it. He liked it. He even played it on the show, right? So I appreciate him. But it stems from basically communication, right? You got two guys who aren't communicating well over an issue. So basically, to give you guys a summation of what was going on, Corey got into it with Grady, another comedian, over just catching him in a lie. And that was my thing. You don't have to bust. Like right now, if I was to ask any of you guys up here, hey, y'all cheat on your wife? And you all say no, and I know you lying, it ain't my job to tell you, to put you on blast right here on camera, on live, in front of my 1,300 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Whoever watching it live or whoever watching it on the playback. No, man, that's not fair, right? I don't think that's right. But that's what it stems from. So I guess some people are riding with Grady and like, man, that was kind of fucked up. You wrong in that. And their issue stemmed because Zoe beat up Ari Spears on his show.
Yeah, I saw that.
You can't come, and they had a whole thing about that shit. Like y'all should watch it, man. I put the link out there. It's too much for me to talk about right here. I don't even know if you guys have saw it. If you guys have saw it, I wanted to touch on it before we close the show out. But yeah, man, that shit was entertaining to me like a motherfucker. But it was truly unfortunate to see guys who you watch for years and years and years on this show almost going to blows because Corey kept saying, "I ain't Ari Spears, nigga. It ain't gonna go like that." He said, "We go outside and talk. We can fight, whatever." He said, "Nah, we ain't about to do that neither." Almost like, nigga, I got this goddamn it under my hoodie, and I'm gonna use it. So
it was Corey and Zoe?
Bro, watch that shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a clip. I'm gonna play a clip of this shit, man. They're gonna probably flag me on this shit, but I'm gonna play a clip. This shit went all the way left, bro.
Yeah, because I saw the Ari Spears when I saw that live. I was tuning into the show. That was before he had got the new setup when he fought Ari Spears. And speaking of kind of like
it's a hot topic out here if you watch that show, man, because he has a very large following, and so does Zoe. So it was man, they brought up all kind of shit. He brought up RZA Islam. He was like, nigga, I introduced you to David Bandicourt. Every nigga you had running your show in here, you got him from me. So, and he was like, nigga, you ain't got no studio. And he was like, well, yeah, but they was at Dash. He was like, you didn't pay. Bro, that shit was back and forth, man. I wish y'all would have saw it. Let me see. But somebody got a clip.
When did it air?
Did it sound like, let me ask you this. Did it sound like it was some shit that was brewing before they went on air type shit?
Well, this been going on for a couple weeks. Because not with them, but with the Grady thing. He snapped off like this. D cut him off, and when you watch the playback, D had cut him off a couple times. You know, like when he was talking about his entanglement kit, and he's selling this shit to try to get people to buy his kit. She kind of cut him off and made a couple jokes about it, right? And he finally snapped. And he was like, "Yo, how about this, man? Blah 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 blah." She was like, "What are you talking about?" And blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, it kind of switched to Zoe because Zoe said something about, hey, in this situation, you wrong. And he got Zoe in a gotcha moment because he was like, yo, you took up for that nigga, Young Pharaoh. He said that nigga from Buffalo over RZA Islam. You don't even know that nigga, Young Pharaoh. And he was like, well, I want brothers to work it out, do that shit over there. Don't bring violence, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, nigga, you beat up Ari Spears on my show. Got you.
So this is Corey saying this.
Man, y'all better watch this shit. Hold on, man. How much of this can I show real quick? I'm gonna just show.
Cause you said my show. That's okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. You beat up Ari Spears on my show, nigga. Like, so don't talk to me about, hey, I don't want to bring violence. Brothers should work things out. He was like, nigga, you beat up somebody on my show.
I mean, let me just say this right quick. I ain't trying to.
And hold on. And the last part was he said I spent $20,000 fighting that case, and Zoe kept saying, when I get my lick, when I hit a lick, I'm going to give you that bat. Man, the shit happened in 2017, bro. And that's what a lot of people are saying, bro. When are you going, like, you never paid any installments on it. You just saying, basically, when I hit the lottery or when I hit a lick or when I get, nigga, you don't come across $20,000 every day, man. You're not in that industry where you're hitting those kind of licks.
Okay, but at the time this was going on, it seemed like Corey was monetizing off the event because he was bringing it up a lot. He called him Ari Spears the raccoon dude. He got his ass whooped on it. So how you gonna get mad at Zoe? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I ain't gonna say Zoe was in the right. You know what I'm saying for doing it. Just like if I was right there in your studio on there and I resorted to violence, I'm wrong. I get that. But at the moment, if you ain't stressing, hey, man, this is going to cost me some, yada, 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 you riding the wave with it. 3 years later, don't be like, oh, man, you owe me 20 grand on it. Should have been asking for that 20 grand back then. It shouldn't have been, you're making the big thing. But once again, I don't know.
You got to watch it. You got to watch it because, maybe I didn't characterize it right. But you got the gist of it. Go ahead. What you say?
Do he get paid? Do Zoe get paid for the show?
I know Zoe had his own show.
I don't think so. Man.
So he doing the show with Corey Hogan for free?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Like he come to my show, I come to your show.
Oh shit! Well, I don't know.
I never
Then
heard nothing about them getting
you
paid.
can't be $20,000 in the hole getting mad about anything. Nigga. I didn't save you. I didn't fought to help you fight a case, and you won't even. Yeah, man, you can't tell me shit.
And I think that's what Corey's thing is like. You riding with a nigga that I introduced you to. I don't fuck with him no more. He did some sucker shit. I proved to y'all he did some sucker shit. He lying. But his reason for putting Grady out there is wrong. But Grady is on camera saying, I don't cheat on my wife. I never did that. Then the next clip, I did. You get what I'm saying? It was a gotcha moment. But my whole point was, brothers got to work that shit out. Like, I don't know how long they was harboring those feelings for each other. Because he brought up, I introduced you to Rizza Islam. You brought him on your show and did a whole 30-minute segment with him about his book. I write books too, basically. You know, let me find this clip, man. Y'all, when y'all see this shit, like that shit got intense, bro. When I say it got intense, it got intense. I challenge y'all to watch that episode. I don't know. He called that nigga the weakest. He said, "You the weakest link out my whole crew, Zo."
Oh man.
He was like, "Yeah." He's I keep you around because you seem knowledgeable and all of that shit, but he said you the biggest hypocrite. He called Corey a hypocrite because Corey didn't fight Stephen A. Smith when he saw him. Like, this shit was weird, man.
Oh
But
man, that sound like they were keeping baggage on shit.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, backpacking.
Yeah, you got to be careful with what you share with people, because people.
Okay, I just got it. 5150 over. Yep. Corey Holcomb, Zoe Williams, and
yeah, I'm gonna try to find a clip of it though. It's not playing the whole thing. I want to bring you to some of the meat, and then after that, man, we gonna let y'all say y'all final thoughts, and then and we're gonna get up out of here because this shit got heated. Let me put on a date. Let me put this recently uploaded today.
I'm watching it now.
Okay, well, here we go. It's a 7-minute clip. Somebody holding it up to the TV, so I might can get off and play this one. So let me play this real quick. Mute that for me, Asia Math, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. The show. They went at it for about almost an hour, man. And I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but we're gonna play some of this shit. Zoe Williams, checks Corey Holcomb. It all depends on which side you take, because they both had good points on both sides. I sound like Donald Trump. It's good people on both sides. But listen to this shit, man.
When I did Grady. Really? Y'all, I be holding you down, my nigga. Right. Cool. All the fuck shit I see you do, I be like, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
look at Craig all uncomfortable beside him.
Yeah, turn it up.
But I'm just telling the truth on you. I ain't gotta come up with all kind of character assassination. I done seen you do fuck shit on the motherfucking.
Hey, you crazy and frozen.
But I held you down because I felt like you was intelligent and you was an asset to the show. You ain't never seen me do no fuck shit. So whatever the fuck you up here, if you say I do fuck shit and I'm a hypocrite, then I wish you would say nothing.
I'm saying, I'm calling you out, bruh. For instance, a couple weeks ago, I told you, man, don't do this publicly on Brady. Don't do that. We on the same team.
I did it.
Again, I told you not to do it as your friend. You understand? As a motherfucker who's been riding with you for over 10 years with this show.
10 years, bro. They should not have been having this conversation right here on air. But go ahead. I'm just stopping it, so try to minimize the flash. But go ahead.
I told you, hey, man, that motherfucker all right. Don't do that.
You don't know Brady, homie.
I know him enough to not be disrespectful to me.
Okay, well, if he's not disrespectful to you...
Oh, that's how we got here. He said something to him like, he said, even if he is a fake, if he ain't no alpha male like you think he is, Corey, what do you think is going to happen if you keep antagonizing and basically keep fucking with the man? You know what I'm saying? Week after week. Something going to happen. And that's what kind of set him off. All right.
And Grady's the one sitting next to him, right?
No, Grady ain't in the room. They wouldn't be, man, they'd probably be moving furniture. Also, Zoe had his mask on the whole show. He got upset with Corey and he snatched his mask off, which is key. What Corey's brought that up at one point too. He was like, nigga, and like, hey, you supposed to be the voice of reason. Why are you fighting somebody who's a drunk nigga? You know what I'm saying? And he basically kept saying, nigga, well, you was mad at Ari Spears, nigga, well, you mad now, you gonna do the same shit to me? He's like, nah, I ain't know. He said, I knew you won't. Like, it was shit like that, nigga. It was like he was calling himself trying to chump him off. You can see Zoe inching closer and closer.
What
yeah, this shit was crazy.
On the show, and I said, that's not enough to destroy.
He was disrespectful to me, and I didn't hit him with a whole bunch of elbows.
Real talk. That's fine. But I hit him in the way. I was the voice of reason. But in that moment, you was. Yeah, because I motherfucking know. I got shit to do out here. Right. I ain't got time to be fighting motherfuckers. But listen, ain't shit. But the difference between you and I, bro, I can accept, right, that I lost my cool.
And then what happened right here too? You see right here on court, right beside Corey, he has some shirts right here. I guess a fan sent this in. D is putting it on the screen for him. Hey, Terrence Bailey, man, we about to wrap the show up, but before we go, we're gonna talk about what happened with Zoe and Corey last night on the 5150 show. Over 10 years, man, doing shows together, being quote unquote, I guess we thought they was friends. Corey said you the weakest link. Zoe was like, nigga, you don't even know me. You don't even know 1/3 of 1% of me. When they was talking about that 20,000, because pretty much Corey was like, nigga, you ain't got 20,000. You ain't gonna get 20,000. And if so, you ain't gonna give it to me. Yeah, the shit was ugly, but made for a hell of a YouTube show. And I wish I had more people on my show that watched it, because I would have loved to trade dialogue about this. Maybe we could talk about this on another day. I'll do a pop-up show tomorrow once y'all see this video. But
I ain't got time to be fighting. But listen, ain't shit. But the difference between you and I.
Oh yeah, and that was another little slick jab. Like, nah, nigga, I'm out here getting money. I'm out here traveling. I don't live with no bitch. I can't just be fighting niggas. He be taking little jabs like that. But go ahead.
Right. I ain't got time to be fighting. But listen, ain't shit. But the difference between you and I, bro, I can accept, right, that I lost my cool. I can accept that I'm not perfect. Yeah, I call myself the voice of reason. Yeah, I help a lot of people by being the voice of reason. But that don't mean I'm perfect. That don't mean I'm not a work in progress. That don't mean I don't have my limits. What I want to hear you say out your mouth is that you're a hypocrite. Okay, well, look, because if I say I can lose my cool and I'm not always the voice of reason, I can own that. Can you own your hypocrisy? Everybody a hypocrite. But can you own yours? I just said everybody a hypocrite. No, you talking about everybody. I'm talking about you. Corey Holden is a hypocrite. Then we good. That's all. Yeah, nigga, I'm the voice of reason. Sometimes. I say that shit on my radio, on my show all the time. Sometimes. Depending on how you fucking rub me wrong. This is the difference between me and you, homie. I stand on mine. No, you don't. What I don't stand on? You didn't stand on Stephen A. Smith? I didn't stand on Stephen A. Smith. Was you there? Bruh. Nigga, call Stephen A. Smith and ride that nigga dick all you want, man. Like you bitch ass nigga who be trying to egg shit on. Nigga, I'm a man. Run up on me. I'm not that motherfucking nigga you run up on. I'm not the whole ass nigga that you want me to be, because this moment works for you. No, we talking about contradiction, bruh. Can you own that? You own it in one breath, and now you're saying you standing on it. Hey, nigga, listen to me, homie. Which one is it? When you a boss and you really out here doing shit,
everybody uncomfortable.
Play shit how motherfuckers expect you to play it. I really play chess, nigga. I don't play checkers. I don't live with a bitch. I'm a motherfucking man. I hold my own shit down. I'm a project nigga for real. Robert Taylor, 5266 South State, apartment 1208. Right. Come from nothing. Rode out here on a motherfucking revoked license. Find a way to motherfucker hold my shit down. Yeah. I don't lay up on no bitch and be worried about what she think if I speak from my motherfucking heart. Right. So I don't expect you to act like me. Yeah. I understand the position. We actually got a similar story, but you don't listen to that. Really? Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, I'm saying it's fine. I'm saying it's fine. I'm my own man. It's fine. And we actually got a similar story, bro. Okay, well, I'm just saying. But the point that I'm making is you quick to call out other people's flaws, but I rarely see you call out your own. I call out my own all the time. That's why motherfuckers. No, I rarely see you just own it, man. No, you making up shit, dog. I said it the last show. You making up shit. The last show, I said it. I said you didn't have smoke for Stephen A. Smith, but you got smoke for Grady. I said that. Okay, I didn't have smoke for Stephen A. Smith. We'll go with your side of the story. I said that last week. Mm-hmm. See, remember Grady said some nigga ran up on him and he bought him drinks? Do you remember that? I remember that conversation. Okay, well, I don't buy niggas drinks to run up on me. And I'll be everywhere. I'll be somewhere every motherfucking where. I don't buy niggas drinks if they come to me foul. So it's a difference between me and Grady. Grady is from Homewood Law School. Just like, where you from? Are you from LA? I'm from Chattanooga. That's where I was raised. I was born in Chattanooga. I don't know nothing about Chattanooga, I know. So I ain't gonna say nothing about Chattanooga. And I lived in the projects out there, Alton Park Project. Okay, well, I don't know nothing about it. But I said it on this show before. Okay, well, I'm just saying. And then we moved to Pasadena. And I was raised in Pasadena. He can perpetrate around you all day. I came with receipts last week on who the fuck this fuck nigga is. And I just came with another one when the game gangbanger shit.
But all I said was, why black men gotta do this shit?
Let me tell you why, because motherfuckers be hoes.
Why
They
can't
only play on the week.
All I
These
said-
niggas out here, their whole resume is fighting motherfuckers that ain't shit.
He
That's
talking
their
about
whole resume.
he slick this in him.
And they claim motherfucking to be somebody who bout something. But I see differently. Don't make me hate you. I'm just saying. So if I'm a hypocrite motherfucker, I ain't be down. Goddammit. I don't fuck with hypocrites. You the only motherfucking weak link I got, nigga.
Woo!
I don't even fuck with niggas like you.
Wow.
I keep you around because you got knowledge,
Woo! That shit gotta hurt right there.
nigga.
Wow.
Let's say that one more time.
You the only motherfucking weak link I got, nigga.
Damn.
Trust me. I don't even fuck with niggas like you.
Wow.
I keep you around because you got knowledge, nigga.
Wow.
I no weak niggas around me, no niggas who get mad and be ready to fight everybody because something is said.
Damn, yo, Corey.
That's bitch behavior. Bitches fight and shit because they don't like what was said. Nigga, now I'm supposed to fight Stephen A. Smith. What I'm saying, it ain't just him. It ain't just me.
Hey, I didn't say you should be supposed to fight.
Oh my God, man. Y'all see where it's at though. Y'all see where the energy at in the room, right?
Yeah, you could see it from the panel.
That sound like that shit was brewing way before that. Man.
Long time,
I mean, he
bro.
said he. I mean, listen to what Corey
How did he
said.
even get
You
it?
got him elbowed that nigga because you was mad. You mad now?
Yeah.
Watch this.
No, I'm not mad, actually.
Watch
I
it.
know you're not mad.
I
I
know.
know you're not mad.
Woo.
I'm not Aries Spears.
So what are you saying? I can't
You see that though? You see how we get there?
believe you.
You don't believe what?
You got him elbowed that nigga because you was mad. You mad now?
Yeah. No, I'm not mad, actually.
I know you're
I
not
was
mad.
mad then.
I know you're not mad. I'm not Aries Spears.
So what are you saying? I can't get mad at you?
I'm saying it wouldn't be
What do you-
wise.
what do you-
I'm not Aries Spears.
It don't matter who you
As
are.
long as you know.
It don't matter who
That's
you
what
are.
always happens. It's who you talking to. Aries Spears is a bitch.
Okay, what that mean?
So you shouldn't have beat the bitch up just because he was talking crazy, so.
But
and
guess
then
what?
dump all the financial responsibilities that come with it.
Oh, so you want to talk hypocritical. How many times have I called you and said, hey, man, when I hit my lick, I'm going to pay you that bread back? The last time we talked 2 weeks ago, did I tell you that?
If I ever
And what did you say? But what did you say when I said that to you?
I don't need your bread.
You said, hey, man, don't worry about it. Ain't that hypocritical? You don't get in front of your motherfucking fans and say, hey, man, this man came to me on numerous occasions and said, I'm going to give you this bread back. Do you get in front of them and say that? No.
I don't remember you saying it, but if you said
I said you don't remember me talking to you 2 weeks ago?
if you said it, agree.
Do you
Somebody said that would be our show.
remember me talking to you 2 weeks ago?
I don't really remember. But I'm
When
saying,
I called you,
if you said it,
you don't remember that? No.
it happened years ago.
First off, you think that's a good question.
Good point right there when he said it happened years ago, as in like you never paid anything.
You
But if he said-
don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
But if he said, "Dude, don't sweat it,"
No, he said that was a couple weeks ago. He said I just called you back a couple. I just told you a couple weeks ago. That's after Corey kept. Cause Corey kept saying.
yeah, the timelines, everything. My bad. Then.
Yeah, because he kept saying, because Corey over the last year probably he's been talking about how how he had to pay for Aries Spears and how the case got dropped because Aries, I guess in California, they just didn't take the case. He had to pay the lawyers to file the case and keep paying. But he said the lawyers let the case go because he said it won't no insurance money. The lawyers want the insurance money. They don't want to go after me personally. They want insurance. So they dropped the case basically. But he said he had already had to pay his lawyer $20K though to fight that off.
Yep.
That's what you said.
But that's not nothing.
But do you say the shit?
Go ahead.
That's not nothing that you know what I'm saying, you bring up on no show though. You know what I'm saying? You can't be running around here like you a
I
man.
don't think Corey going to that show. Come on, bro. Y'all seen the show. Do you think this man got a script? This man don't
Nah,
go there
but
with
what
no damn script.
I'm saying is your personal business with you 20,000 for a nigga court case and all that shit. That's not shit you talk about on no show, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be saying that you man and you got like a code of conduct and then you do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even this whole meltdown, it was like because
Yeah,
if you watch
like,
the episode, it went from Darlene to him, and they, how the show is normally like a 2-hour, maybe 3-hour show. They take a break, come back, do a song, talk some more shit. Man, they ain't take no break, they ain't do no song, and he was like, "We started 2021 off right, almost like." Y'all niggas don't fuck with me. Y'all get the fuck up out of here. He's offended that people are riding with Grady. Oh, because Darlene brought that up. She was like, you know what? You didn't have to buzz Grady out like that. He said, fuck Grady and anybody who riding with him, knowing that Zoe's riding with him. And it was like,
Again, it's easy for you to bring it up every motherfucking show. Oh,
I ain't never brought it up.
I put 20K down. I put 20K down.
Motherfucker, I did.
Yeah, you did.
From that whole ass shit you did beating
But-
up a drunk nigga.
I don't think it was whole ass shit.
Because he was talking, you supposed to be the voice of reason.
I am the voice voice of reason, but I'm a human being. Why you lose your temper? Because I lose my temper. You lost your temper with Freeze. I did, and we went outside and handled it like men. Because Freeze ain't Ari Spears. But we friends. Me and Ari Spears are not friends. Me and fucking Freeze love got 25 years. You think that's why you didn't go off on the elbows with Again, I don't know Ari Spears. Ari Spears was disrespectful. So, Ari Spears was putting his hands on me.
Look at Zodo. You see his energy? Look how far his hand is all the way over in the screen, all in that man's space, right? I don't agree with what Corey did, but Zoe was wrong on some of this too.
So what is the resolution for you on this? Just
me, I don't shit. Look, I'm a fan like y'all. Shit, I don't know.
No, I'm just saying if this
like
your proximity, what would be your cutoff point, or you'll let it play out the way this play?
Say that again.
I say what would be your resolution in this scenario? Would you let it play out like this, or what would be your cutoff point?
If I was who in the situation?
If this happened on your show.
With me and another person?
Yeah.
Shit, this don't happen.
But I mean, is it gonna play out like this, or are you gonna be look, dog?
The only difference between my show and their show is we ain't in the physical. We on the Wi-Fi. But man, I got a 9-hour broadcast out here. We talked about the brother and his comments for another man, and that shit. A lot of people had their own things about it. Some people told me I didn't handle it.
Oh yeah, I was on there.
Yeah,
I think I know what you.
Like,
okay.
We had conflict resolution up here. I talked the shit through. Why not? Yeah. Shit, we up here for entertainment anyway.
Yeah,
now,
so
I didn't expect the shit to take 9
hours,
but we didn't get to that point, and we're not in the physical. It wasn't. Nobody had. Look, I wasn't talking to somebody in front of me who I already know don't beat up somebody on my show. Right. I didn't lose $20,000. A part of me, I like to let things keep going and let shit play out. I remember one time when Big Pump Killer was up here and Omega cut him off, and he was like, "Yo, this bitch won't shut the fuck up." She was mad at me. She not mad, but we talked about it after the show.
I was on that one as well.
We talked after the show, and she said, "I don't know if you know this, cause I don't think I revealed this to anyone." She said, "Hey, black women are abused and treated something blah blah." She was like, "You let that go on a little too much, brother." But that's probably how she deal with shit on her show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's my responsibility to quote unquote cape or take up for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But going forward, she told me that's how she feels, and I was like, "Well, going forward, if you want to pound that happen, I'll step involved." Me, I like to let people talk things out, try to work things out. You let somebody talk long enough, they're gonna talk themselves in a circle, talk themselves in the corner, or they're gonna talk themselves to a resolution with you and realize, hey man, I kind of messed up, or you're gonna find out who they are. But definitely, long as we can keep this shit up here, as far as words, as far as on a Wi-Fi, yeah, it can always be worked out. But these guys are face to face. You in the room with a dude. Like, these guys known each other 10 years, been working together. Zoe had some great points. He was like, "Yo, I introduced you. I put you on to David Banner. I put you on to RZA Islam. And you bring them on your show and you lay out the red carpet. I'm here all the time and you don't lay out the red carpet for me." Some people didn't like that from Zoe. They was like, "Damn, what you want you expecting a handout?" So I don't, it's different with every situation and every person. So right. I can't put myself into this situation, but I did think it was a good conversation. Like, should you air the shit out publicly sometimes? Because sometimes shit is done publicly and you feel disrespected publicly. Like my mom used to say, you get fucked up where you cut up.
Right. Hey, let me take a moment to say shout out to Terrence Bailey and D Hodge. I just read the comments. They was shouting me out. But shout out to y'all. I don't want to make it seem like I was just ignoring them.
Oh nah, man. They know it's all love. We trade in dialogue. They know what's up. They in the chat. They keeping the chat lit. But shit, let's talk about what we saw. It's like I said, the shit is longer. But y'all want to add anything on this shit before we get up out of here? Oh, I forgot the link don't got pushed all the way down due to people
yeah, I always
so you can't even see the link. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I always say that private business should be private, public business should be public, but at any time that you take something private into the public, don't ever disrespect me loud and apologize low. Have that same energy, if not more, apologizing as the way you did disrespected me.
Right. I definitely agree with that. With me, if it happens with me, which of course, I'm quite sure in all y'all lives, all our lives, that a scenario parallel to that has done happened. And what I done mature to, I would just say if one of y'all said something publicly that we discussed in private, and now it's over this airwave that's basically globally. We don't know who gonna pick it up on the playback or whatever. Hey, but hey, dog, you speaking publicly on a private matter, and with the credit of intellect that I give everyone on this panel and the people that's in the chat, regardless if I agree disagree with them, they will understand that. Oh, that's the code. I stepped a little bit over the line. Now it's your choice. Is you gonna get back on code, or you like Mark just said, oh, you just gonna show me who you really are. And then even then, I'ma digress. Okay, now I ain't gonna put you on. I ain't gonna, when I see you, I'ma see you. That's it. I'm just gonna maintain the element of surprise. I ain't gonna go back and forth with that. So that's why I'm a little bit baffled about their situation. They've been knowing each other over 10 years and they just let it go on like that. You know, like nigga, I've been trying to get this shit off. I was waiting on this moment type shit. So in a way, I hope it's scripted.
No, no,
Because
no, no, no. It's not. It's
I'm
definitely
saying I'm
not.
hoping.
I'm
I'm hoping.
telling you, it's not, man. I'm
But
telling
that's
you, it's not. Those hopes. That's like saying I hope the sky's green tomorrow. It's not,
right.
man. I'm just keeping it
Right.
above with you. Terrence
Yeah.
Bailey Senior just walked into the room. I just want to let him say something real quick. Um,
Yes. Salute, Terrence Bailey. I sent you a shout out.
Yeah,
I saw
bro.
the shout out in the comments, but I was listening to the thing. But go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I heard you. I hadn't talked to you in a while. I was like, man, where you been? But
No, I called you. What? No, we'll talk offline. We'll talk offline.
yeah, um, man, I think Corey went. I think all that's Corey's fault because he's sitting in the center chair, so it's obviously his show and something like that. I mean, you got to keep control of your show, and that's something that should have happened if you had that conversation. That's an offline conversation, and you know, what I'm saying had that argument in the office, have it in the parking lot.
to be fair, they brought that up though. They said, "Hey, you was wrong with the Grady situation, and you should have handled it." And that's what triggered kind of some of this. But go ahead.
Yeah, but when it started to go left, you know what I'm saying, the man in the center chair should, you know what I'm saying, should have squashed it and be like, hey, look, we're gonna move on. All right, let's just move on. We can talk about that offline. We're not gonna do that right here. You know what I'm saying? Where's the grown up in the room? There was no grown up in the room. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like Mark, like you said, you wouldn't allow it to happen on your, you know what I'm saying, on your platform, and your platform is not as big as his. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't allow it to happen on my platform
I did.
because
I didn't say that.
I
I
miss
said I let it play out, and I have let things play out on my show, and people didn't agree with it. But that's how I do my show. I let it go on. Go ahead, show gonna
well,
go on. We gonna get to some resolution. But my show, like I said, is on a Wi-Fi. These dudes are face to face, so that's different.
yeah, well, and see that's another thing too, because like I said in the chat, how these dudes that close together and saying these things, and you know what I'm saying, and everybody kicking this, I'm an alpha male, this and the other, nobody smacked in the mouth yet. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna talk to me like that, and I'm close to put pause on because no, I'm not gonna sit there and argue with a woman. I'm not gonna sit there and have the same thing happen with a grown man. You gonna talk down to me like that, and you're not gonna leave out leaking. It's not happening.
And see, and that's what we got here. That I don't know if you know that he fought somebody on Corey's show. Corey had to pay $20,000 for that, and allegedly. So my point to that is that's repeating the same cycle. Like that's why he said you're the weakest link, not because of what you do. Like you the only person I know that you gonna lose your cool and just hit a nigga because you don't like the way he talk. Like that's some. He said that's whole shit. Females get mad over words and want to hit a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using his words. So
Yeah, well,
they
based on that, which I heard him say that in the clip. Based on that, okay, so why are you provoking him and trying to punk him? And this dude mess around and he and he's like, so you gonna try me on your show? So am I gonna have to slap an individual on your show and it be you on your show? Either way, the dude should have been the grown up in the room. It's your show. Take control of it because you don't want nothing to look bad on your show that could that could cost you your show, cost you listeners and like that. I misheard you, but I can speak for myself on mine. I know from the me just starting my channel from the two shows that I've done, I got I've had the lieutenant governor sent me a text message. I've had Congress people send me text messages. I've had a bunch of people send me text messages about the two shows that I've done. So now so I know who's watching. So I know there's things that I cannot allow on my channel, profanity, stuff like that. Because I can see now that my channel, if I let the wrong people on my channel do the wrong things, that can cost me the connections that I have in the community based over a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm that's not gonna allow that to happen because I do it because I got a thing going right now where I'm doing a program for the youth. So I'm not gonna let that happen.
Mr. Bailey.
Yep.
Respectfully though, I got your comment on the screen. You said anyone cuss or over talk on my show, I'm kicking them off. I got congressmen, etc., watching my channel, right?
Yeah, that's on my show. They ain't got nothing to do with. They ain't got nothing to do with.
That's how we got here, though. Think about
Yeah.
that. Like, see, I challenge you guys. I put the link out there. Watch this whole thing when it started, and watch it all the way through, because it's interesting points made on both sides. That's what Zoe's argument was. Why he let Young Pharaoh and Rizza Islam just keep going back and forth and arguing. And Corey was like, "You know Rizza, you don't know Young Pharaoh. You should have shut that shit down. You let it keep going." He was like, "I wanted brothers to hash it out, blah, blah, blah. I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't like the violence. I don't want that shit on my show." But you come to another person's show and you beat up their guest. That's super hypocritical, man. Or maybe it's not hypocritical. Maybe I care about my show more than I care about your show. Because, to be fair, you've cursed before on other people's shows, right? And you have overtalked people, to be fair, right?
Yeah, I have.
But
But
on your show, that can't happen. You get what I'm
well,
saying?
yeah,
It's
well,
almost like I you know, I treat my house like this, but
I see what I was
I'm
like.
gonna treat your house this way. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna piss on. I see my house like this, but I'm gonna come piss on your couch. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, let's be fair. You see me on other channels, right? And when it and when an argument ensues that I started, somebody came after me. Or I want to box you. I want to fight you. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Not
Or
necessarily,
or,
Mr.
or,
Bailey.
or,
Sometimes we
or
just
you
have
racist,
disagreements about.
or you racist, or some mess like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. And if you look at my very first show on my channel, you will see. You saw the very first show. Who's my very first guest?
I want to say it was Jane Elliott, right?
The official. I did a show. With H. Rap Brown's bodyguard,
Okay.
but that was like, you know what I'm saying, that was pretty much just testing the equipment. But the official show was Jane Elliott. Okay, that made me racist. I had an 87-year-old white lady on. My next a couple of my upcoming guests are shoot. One of them is a almost 70-year-old Jewish guy. Um, Several of them are white scholars.
I'm kind of missing the point though, and like kind of
No, no,
missing the
no,
point.
no, no, I'm just saying. You know, the things I've been accused of that I had to defend myself for, where the conversation got heated. Well, I got people from the UK want to come over here. That, you know what I'm saying, to spar me or whatever. I'm
But
like,
Terrence, no, but
I
Mr.
got a problem
Bailey,
with it. I do it, but you know what I'm saying. But it's the wrong reasons.
I never heard anybody threaten you, but I have heard you lose your cool when just having a disagreement about fights. You get what I'm saying? And it goes back to what I was saying. It doesn't matter who you have
Well,
coming in your. It's almost even still your defense was, well, my house is nicer than yours. By that same analogy, my house got white furniture and white carpet. You gotta
But
take
can I
your
say
shirt off.
something?
No, I want to get some closure with Mr. Bailey on this first,
Right.
because we didn't get to that part yet. Even
Okay.
with
what I
what
said.
you even with what you said, sir, like it still doesn't. It's like, hey, on my show we can't do this, but on your show, I'm gonna do this.
It was the point is that the point I was trying to make is the fact that my audience, that I can't have those conversations on my channel because the people that I know outside of this YouTube thing are going to are watching my channel, which I didn't think they would, but they are, and it could affect the programs that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying, personally. You know what I'm saying. So in order for me to not have the programs, the stuff that I'm trying to implement in my community, then there's a certain way that I have to operate my channel. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm trying to establish a youth congress in the school system that would be that will work directly with the county council, the state government, and law enforcement. It would be like a youth organization that would work for social justice.
I get
That
what
it-
you're saying. You
you know
still
what I'm saying?
ain't.
So I
You just
can't.
keep talking about what your show is about and who you.
You know,
It still doesn't address the pissing on the couch.
you know,
Versus
I get
take your shoes off over here.
you know, I get what you're saying. I'm telling you the reason why I can't do it on my
I
channel.
get it. I get it, and I
and
don't
and
judge you.
and for that reason, and that's another reason why on my channel I won't be doing no boxing shows because I can see with the boxing thing that I noticed that there's a lot of channels talking about other channels and this, that, and the other. I go to a channel and they ask me about, well, I saw you on this other channel, and I'm not getting into all that because and that's why I'm not doing my channel's not a boxing channel. You look in the description of my channel, it don't say boxing. That's why I'm not doing it. Only way I would do boxing is if I have the fighter or the camp member or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to do a show. But I would not get on there and talk boxing by myself and have a panel of non-fighters. You know what I'm saying, just doing commentary or whatever, just have non-fighters. I'm not going to do that. I refuse to do that. You know what I'm saying, like unless
Your
Bill
show is
Haynes
a guest-driven show, and it's more. Your show is more political, I guess, and
and
it's more
history,
and it's whiter.
no, and it's history driven, political driven, and it's sports driven. If I have the guests.
Okay.
If I don't have a guest, you know what I'm saying, you won't see me go live. Honestly, like my show on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I got a psychologist. My show next Tuesday. I
Right.
got a guy who started a brother that I grew up with that started his own radio station. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody hooking me up with I got somebody. I'm gonna be talking to a real famous fighter. I'm not gonna say it right now. I'm going to be talking to a real famous fighter, being introduced to a real famous fighter over the phone on Monday, a Hall of Fame fighter on Monday,
Hey,
heavyweight.
look, we're gonna let you plug your stuff in. I just want to get everybody else's opinion on it. It's you don't went from Saturday to Tuesday to Wednesday to next
No,
Friday. Like you
no,
don't
no,
give us the
no,
no. Hold on, I'm just saying no disrespect, but that is just literally what just happened. I want to get some
well,
other people in about this opinion. We definitely gonna let you plug your show, but I just want it still sounds like the same thing. Like D-Ray said it best. I pissed on your couch. You can't sit on mine though.
This is, and that's why, and I definitely would
that's
Terrence.
cool though. That's cool though.
Yeah, okay. Let me hold it. Now, Mark, you know I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you, Terrence. We know each other. I feel definitely directly. You know
I
what I'm saying?
fuck with
Because
Mr. Bailey heavy. I look every time he drop a video, Mr. Bailey. Am I like the first comment? Try to be right.
Yeah, you on there. Matter of fact, I got to answer you back on the last comment you made, but I'm gonna send it to you in an email.
Look, okay, you don't want to tell us on the show right here at the end to let us know
Uh,
what we can do after everybody close out on this.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
stay for a little bit. We gonna when you do your final remarks, tell them about your channel and tell them about what we can do to help that family. But go ahead, King Asia man.
this all I want to say, and I'm glad we got that rapport right there. So now nobody could take this sideways. I ain't got to speak up for Terrence, but he a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I'm older than him, but still, you know, he's like a G to me. He done gave me some good plugs and all that. Like I said, that's our personal business. And I appreciate, you know, he looked like if he ain't heard from me a while, he'll check up on me. But I was Ellie want to holler at you too, Terrence. You wasn't on this show the other day. He asked about you. But anywho, what I was saying is to force the pissing on in each other's houses. There are some channels, and I ain't demeaning them, but it is what it is. You could go there and it's a big old sign. Yeah, you could piss on this couch. You could put your feet up on the table. You could fire up your blunt in her. You know what I'm saying? And because they allow you to do that, but you to do that in there, okay, cool. But if I had a channel, I'd be letting know, man, we don't do that at my house. But that's cool if you're gonna let me do that here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about your channel, Mark, and I ain't talking about Terrence Bailey channel. But there's other channels I've been on. Oh man, we get down like that here. But still in my house now, you can't do that at my house. So what the point of it was is if you done heard Terrence Bailey get down like that or somewhere, it's because they allow that there. If he making it clear that now we can't do that here, then that got to be respected. Just like he respected, oh, you could do that here. You could crack your 40 open over here. That's respect. Okay, cool. So the respect got to be reciprocated when you come there. Hey man, you can't do that. You can do that outside. You can do that out in the driveway or whatever the case. You can't bring it right here. Yeah, you can't bring it right here into the front room. So they got to be respect. Now if they say, hey, Terrence Bailey, you can't be raising your voice, you can't cuss and all that, and he do it, then yeah, that'll be a strike on. But I ain't
You can't
even
smoke
when
weed in my house. You
once
can't
again,
smoke weed in my house.
he defend himself. Every time I seen him in a confrontation, somebody came at him. I could stand the test. He never antagonized nobody. You could put that on me before you could put it on him. I ain't never seen him antagonize nobody. They came at him, so he always got the right to defend himself. And then once again, it's in the playground where that's allowed. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
I just wanted to reply to that. Look, how somebody else acts on their channel doesn't have to determine how you act on their channel. You get what I'm saying? Like if that's how you conduct things and that's how you want to handle it, like be a gentleman at all times. If you're a gentleman, be a gentleman at all times. Don't just say, hey, well I'm with the nigga, so I'm gonna be a nigga. But
Even in the realm of defense. That's a question.
What was the question?
Even in the realm of defense.
Well, I guess you got to define defense. Like I'm not even
Somebody
talking
stole
about.
you in your jaw.
Like
You're gonna be.
That's different. I wasn't talking about that. What I'm talking about is it wasn't
okay.
even.
Well, we're gonna keep it verbal. My bad. I shouldn't even say that.
Yeah, because it wasn't. What I'm talking about, the situations I'm saying, I've never seen anybody talk to him crazy like where they send me your address or wilding out like that. I just seen them having discourse. They cut him off. They might get frustrated. He gets frustrated or whatever. But it is cussing and cutting off. Not none of that stuff that you talking about. I'm just going with what he said. We didn't talk about no threats.
My bag on that. Shouldn't even said it like
it's
that.
Okay. It's okay. So
you ain't seen everything.
Go ahead, Mr. Bailey. Go ahead, because you just cut me off with respect. But go ahead.
No, man. My bad, man. It's your show. Go ahead.
I don't mind. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, there's no way that you can see everything. But I'll just tell you my experience. I've been on shows where people, you know what I'm saying, people out of pocket. It's like, I'll bust your head. I'll do this, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? I had one dude, and I'm not gonna put no names out there. You know what I'm saying? Because these channels aren't even going on no more. I got, you know what I'm saying, one dude from the UK saying, hey, you got 5 months to get in shape. I'm coming over there, and you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna find a gym, and me and you know what I'm saying, and I want to fight you, and this, that, and the other. How much you weigh? I weigh 168. We can fight at the catch weight. He was like, how much you weigh? I said, I'm 220. I'm 6'2", 225. He was like, and he got quiet, and he was like, we fight at catch weight. I'm like, nah, you better put on some weight.
But you know what you can do? You like in the reply to King Asia Math. You can do this right here. I'm gonna show you. You can leave just that quick. A click of a button. You do not have to entertain. You do not have to threaten, or you don't have to, like he said in Asia Math, say, or defend yourself.
Right.
It's a Wi-Fi anyway, man. You can just say, I'm out.
Yeah, salute to Deacon 305, because that's what he did. Because it got like that where somebody, invited to some pistol play. I think you was on the panel with me that time, Terrence Bailey too. And Deacon 305, that's what he did. He left, but he came back, and then they kind of like hashed it out then, because he said I had to leave because dude, he invited that, and I'm with that. But
and that's what you got to do sometimes. But yeah, I don't think how somebody else look, man. That's what. Pardon my French, and I ain't talking about you or nobody up here personally, but that's what bitches do, man, when they get mad at you. When a woman cheat on you or do something wrong, the first thing she want to say, well, if you was doing this, I wouldn't have did that. If you was handling your bit, it's no accountability there, and I don't like that game. I don't like it because it never ends. It'll never end. It's a never ending loop. But go ahead.
But see, check this out though. if I come on the channel, right, don't ask me about another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me about another nigga. Yo, why you over there on social channel? Yo, that's his channel. Why you ask me about another nigga channel? Why you ask me why I'm over there on somebody else's channel? I came on your channel to talk about the topic that you talking about. Why all of a sudden when I come on your, as soon as I beam in on your channel, the conversation about the topic stopped, and you want to talk about another nigga on another channel.
Bro,
I'm not here for that.
Bro, I know
I'm not.
exactly what you're talking about. That's crazy. I experienced
I'm,
that somewhere else too.
yeah, I'm not here for that. And to make it so bad, the dude, the channel, the dude with the channel, you know what I'm saying? I believe I like the brother. I talked to him. I talked to him like offline. You know, like you know how the show in and you know you backstage. You know what I'm saying? You talk for a few minutes. I think the brother's a good brother. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a good brother. I mean, I don't agree with you know what I'm saying. I don't agree with the stuff that he do on the show, but I think what he do on the show is the show. But I think outside the show, he's probably a real good brother. I wouldn't mind you know what I'm saying, kicking back, throwing back some drinks with him and chilling and cutting up, watching the fight or whatever. But I think what he do on the show is the show. But man, don't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I come on there and he, you know what I'm saying, and then you H Money. Look, H, I never even met H Money in person. Don't ask me about another nigga. I'm not on that punk shit, man. Don't ask me about another nigga. I might come from a famous family, all that kind of stuff or whatever, but I'm a keep it real. I'm a veteran, so you know I come. You know, Mark. We come from a particular culture. You know what I'm saying? We can get ignorant because that shit's it's just kind of you got to be able to get ignorant in order to be able to do that job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can go out here, put a suit and tie on, and be out here around these damn white folks and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and go out here and try to do the shit for the community, all that kind of stuff or whatever. But I can also be another individual in a dark alley. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
that's
I
the only
mean,
point I was making, Mark, when I said in the realm of defense.
But
But go
even
ahead,
still, in
TV.
that realm of defense, on this shit, all you gotta do is click this button, and it's over.
Right.
It's
Yeah, you
over.
right. Yeah, that's the Trump move right there. I mean,
It's
I
over.
digress. Yeah.
Let them talk about you behind your back. Let them argue, because even once you're going, anybody real gonna be like, man, that man gone, man. Let's get back to what we was talking about. It ain't, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, but see, they
So
don't do that though. They don't do that though. They leave.
but you
He got.
wouldn't know if you really left. Not just leave the panel, just leave. Go to another channel. Pull up over here on Breaking the Beast. We gonna treat you right.
He got bodied. He got bodied. Nigga, you couldn't body something if it was already dead. Get the hell out of here.
He's a
You're right.
body. They a
We
body. Everybody.
Man, some
You
of these
could
dudes couldn't catch a body with a circus net, man. That's just cap for the internet, man. But like I said, it's all up here. You don't have to look. Another man's words and actions ain't gonna dictate what I do, man. Not on this shit. Not out here in the real world. Cause my name is my name. I got a family. I got a wife that loves me. And when I cut this shit off right here, and I walk out of here and I go upstairs and walk around this big ass house and look at my beautiful wife and my beautiful daughter, I don't think about this shit, man. When I walk out here in the streets and I see people, they show me love and I get love and respect because I am who I said I was, man. You know what I'm saying? I show love, I get love. You know what I'm saying? My mama didn't name me Marq Nash, but I'm telling you, man, ask around anywhere here in Atlanta. I'm super solid. I ain't never tried to fuck your bitch. I don't owe nobody nothing, and I ain't never took none that don't belong to me.
I got a 26.
Hey, look,
I
I'm
got
so
26
G.
year
If
old
the
son.
scale wrong, I call you and say, man, yeah, that shit was off. Some people are like, nah, you nigga, you better learn how to weigh that work. That's a whole nother conversation. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I'm telling you how it is. That's an excuse, man. You can't just let some other man's actions and words dictate yours. And just to get a joke off though, to bring it back home to some funny shit. They was like, Mark, he owes you, Terrence Bailey owes you one cutoff because you cut me off, and I was like, yeah, and 3 N words and a shit because he said. So
His ass crazy.
yeah, man. So it's all love, man. But Terrence
I
Bailey,
think
you do have some important news that you want to talk about. Because this ain't no Terrence Bailey bass session. Cause this my dude, this my G. I just thought he said something interesting in the chat, And I just wanted to talk to him about it. I ain't know no Corey Holcomb shit over here. I'm trying to bust out my homies in front of everybody and all of that. But I just wanted to say that, man. I just wanted to speak on that part. But go ahead, Terrence Baylor. You had some big news that you wanted to talk about and talk about that case and that family and that story. Anything you want to share about that?
Yeah, man. Everybody know Deacon 305, man. His a younger cousin, Daniel Merritt, was murdered not long before Christmas out there in Jackson, Alabama. And if you go to my channel and you click on the video, his mother, Daniel Merritt's mother, broke her silence on the channel, and she spoke for the first time about losing her son. So we put a face to the death of the murder of Daniel Merritt. His murderer, instead of being charged with murder, was charged with manslaughter and barely spent 70 hours in jail. He was released from jail before the body was even released, and was released on $20,000 bail. The boy wasn't even 21 years old, in possession of a handgun that he was not legally able to obtain. So was the firearm stolen? Whatever. It's not like they were in a house and the boy, they were playing with the boy's father's gun and the gun went off or whatever. No, Daniel was shot in a restaurant parking lot, and it also appears that the body was moved. If you look at the interview, you'll get all the information. And there's also information to the chief of police for Jackson, Alabama. Call the chief of police. Ask him why has this young man, young white male, has not been charged with first or second degree murder. Ask him why he is not, why he was let out so soon. If he says that, well, that's on the state's attorney, which is probably what he will say, then ask for the state's attorney's number. Don't call down there, acting simple, talking dumb or whatever, because you're not going to do anything but hurt the family. And then there's a Cash App to donate to the family to help with the travel costs from West Palm Beach to Jackson, Alabama.
Cash App so we can put it on the screen.
It's on the channel. I don't know by heart. It's I'd have to get out of this live and go to the video.
I'll go to your channel real quick and pull it up.
You'd have to actually watch the video to get it.
I know how to find it through it. I'm gonna try to skim through it. It's a short video. You put it on the screen. Do you put it on the screen in your video?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Okay, I'll find it real quick. But go ahead.
All right, so go to the Cash App because the aunt to Daniel Merritt is working overtime in order to be able to afford to go from West Palm Beach, Florida to Jackson, Alabama, because the aunt is in West Palm Beach, Florida, and the mother lives in North Carolina, but the police department that's doing the investigation is in Jackson, Alabama. Now, and if you watch the video, you'll see why I asked him. I was like, well, because the Jackson, Alabama Police Department didn't even go to the proper next of kin. They went to the grandfather because he was the closest to the Alabama state line.
Real quick, I found something on your channel. I see a GoFundMe. Are they not doing the GoFundMe now? Is it just straight Cash App?
Yeah, the GoFundMe was for the funeral. Okay. And the funeral's been he's buried. The funeral's been taken care of. So they clarified on the channel that they clarified during the interview that the GoFundMe they've asked GoFundMe to take it down, and they have not done it. So they said do not contribute to the GoFundMe.
So is it Riri is the one we're reaching out to, right?
Yeah, Riri.
Riri 1107. Let me put that on the screen.
Dollar sign Riri.
Okay. And who is she to the gentleman who lost his life?
That's his aunt. That's the one that was on Fred's show.
Okay.
So they need to receive enough money to help with the travel costs, the lodging costs, and they really need a private detective. So I encourage everybody to go over there and watch the video and listen to the mother and listen to the aunt, and you see that um, I didn't keep her on there. I didn't. The show was only 30 minutes because I didn't want to keep her on there long because it didn't profit her or anybody else to keep her on there for any extended period of time and watch her sit there and go through that and let her, you know what I'm saying, and let her be tortured like that because she's only doing it because she felt like she had to, but it was obvious that she wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even after the show, she was still, it was like she was still crying. You can see it on the show. If you watch the show, you see she kept taking her glasses off and wiping her eyes with her shirt. So and it's a shame that this video has not gotten hasn't broken 100 views.
Yeah, we're gonna blast the link out right now. But more importantly, we're gonna put this Cash App up, man. I'll challenge everybody, man. Match me with a donation, man. We're gonna donate to him right now. Anything helps, man. I don't care if it's $1, man. Send them $1. Just say sorry for your loss. We're here to help, whatever, man. Just everybody, if you can, whether you're watching this live or watching the playback, we definitely need to bring some awareness to this. Definitely don't need to let this be the last time we speak about this issue. Anybody, King Asian Mav, sir, y'all want to add anything?
Yeah. Once again, just another tragic event that's, I don't know, each time I hear about one of these incidents, it just, tears me down to a core as if I lost one of my own. And
Terrence, I'm gonna
it,
mute your mic real quick because I hear some stuff in the background. Go ahead, Asian Mav.
but no, the best I could say, yeah, we it's a shame that well, it's a good thing. So it's a plus and a minus that we still come together in instances like this, but it's a shame it's for these type of causes. So yeah, prayers to the family, and like you just eloquently say, let's all support, do what we can to bring some closure to this family for this tragic event.
Sir, you want to add anything before we do final thoughts?
Yeah, I just want to say that I've been constantly and consistently praying for their family. There's a couple of families right now I've been praying for a lot. We just gotta make sure that we always show the ones that we love, that we love them. Cause you never know what could happen. Like, you never know what could happen just tomorrow, or them just going up the street, or I'm gonna run to the mailbox and come right back, and you never know what could happen. So just that's why I always say be blessed, be safe, and be certain, man, because you never know what can happen just in the next moment.
Yeah, tell people where they can follow you at too, sir. Well, I got you here.
Yeah, you can
And then
follow me
and
at
then we can just go around with that. Y'all check the private chat too. I sent y'all something in the private chat. But go ahead, sir. Send your Terrence Bailey and King Asia Math.
yeah. So you can find me at CRNC00 at Gmail. Find me at Sir Senior double O on YouTube. Sir Senior on Instagram. And don't worry, soon I'll be dropping like a bunch of content. I got a bunch of stuff in store. So stay tuned.
Hey, Terrence Bailey, tell people they can follow you at, but also let us know how you set up that Jane Elliott interview, and so what's so special about that for the people who don't know.
But y'all can follow me on Instagram at Terrence Bailey Senior. You can follow me on YouTube at On the Mic with Terrence Bailey Senior. And I set the interview up with Jane Elliott. I have been talking to Jane Elliott for over a year. Um, I didn't know my cousin knew her. The fact that her and my cousin had met, I didn't even know that because when I talked to her over a year ago, she said that she didn't know that we even knew who she was, and we was corresponding via email, and then I decided to start a channel, and I asked her would she be my first guest, and she was like, I would love to be your first guest. And she said, she was like, well, it'll be an honor, or whatnot. So I brought my cousin. Said, well, I already met her, and I said, well, she don't remember you, and he was like, well. She's an old lady. He said, well, I must be getting old too because I don't remember where I met her at. So I brought him on the show, and it it really rounded the show out real good at the end. Um, but I got a couple of prospect. What I'm doing right now is I'm building a schedule for February for Black History Month, and I got I'm being introduced to a couple of people this upcoming week, next week, and in the boxing community, and these some heavy hitters, and I'm being introduced to them, uh, and I'm being introduced to them by saying by liaison, and so that so that I can talk to them and be able to ask them on the show. Now if they come on the show, these are individuals that nobody in the LDBC, nobody uh, on YouTube, I don't believe, nobody I've seen. I can't confirm it, but all I can say is nobody I've seen have ever gotten interviews by any of these three individuals, and they all are part of Black history. None of them are active fighters. Well, no, one of them fought recently. One of them just fought within the last 30 days, but is a retired fighter over the age of 50. Just fought in the last 30 days. And if I land these interviews for Black History Month, we're definitely going to we're definitely going to break it open for the LDBC. And YouTube, what I'm saying, boxing enthusiasts as a whole to show that that the YouTube thing is real. Like I said, I will not do anything if I can't get the person on. If I can get the person on, I'll do it. If I ain't got no guests, then don't look for a live. Unless I got scholars that's gonna come on and do a panel. Might be some people you never heard of, but they're scholars nonetheless. I'm saying? It might be from academia. So on some other stuff, not boxing, but
Where's academia at? What state is that in?
academia. Man, come on, man. Funny.
All right, man. That's all love. Yeah, man. I hate to do it, man. I hate to end the show, man. We are definitely in overtime, but it was worth it, man. Like I said, every time I do this show with you guys, I always come in here and say, hey, man, I'm only gonna do an hour today, man. 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna be out of here. Man, we be 30 minutes, an hour deep on one subject. We don't even get through the list because I'm in here just having such a good time. I'm laughing. And you guys are making me laugh, I'm making you laugh. People are coming in the chat. And man, it's always, always, always a good time when I'm able to have these conversations with you guys. Um, did everybody do their final thoughts and tell everybody where they can find them at?
Yeah,
Asian math didn't go. I don't think.
yeah. I just want to say shout out to the people in the chat. IB, salute to you, King. D Ray, salute to you. Get this smoke, salute to you, King.
Yeah, Franz. Shout out to Franz. Shout out to Jack. He's new to the show. PGH Big Dog. I came on his channel a couple times. Support them. I'm glad to see. I like to see that, man. When you go on other people's channel, and then they come back and support your channel, whether they have a bigger, smaller, or smaller following. that shit means something to me. I know some people don't take it for granted. Some people take it for granted. I'm one of those who don't take it for granted, man. And I'm petty too. I stop pulling up on your panel. I'm like, okay, because I know what I bring to a show when I come on. You know what I'm saying? I can get ignorant with you. We can have fun. We can be serious. We could be intelligent about it. Be retrospective and have all kind of different conversations.
Can
But
you piss
on
on
the
the couch?
no,
Piss on
you
the
can't.
couch.
No,
I
you
just started
cannot
something
piss
now,
on
right?
my
I just
couch.
started something now, right?
Well, we talk about over
Hey, look, I'm
there.
gonna tell you something, bro. I got this dude who used to always tell me to take my shoes off at his house. Right? Now get
Right?
this.
Was he Muslim?
No. He was nigga. He was nigga. But peep this though. Nigga, why I gotta take my shoes? You got dogs running around here. What the dog take off when he go outside? The dog don't take his paws off. Your dog ain't even trained to know how to wipe his paws off. You want me to take my shoes off in your house? Nigga, your carpet is getting my socks dirty.
Dog probably stepping in shit.
Hello? Nigga, your carpet is getting my socks dirty. Don't be telling me to take off my shoes in this nasty ass carpet, nigga. Nigga, hey
Dog probably
look.
stepping in shit.
Yo, you know how you walk on the floor with your shoes on? If you don't mop the floor good, it's kind of sticky, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
right.
how his carpet was doing to my socks. I felt like I had gum on my socks and my shoes walking through this nasty ass house. Like, please don't tell people. Look, if you're just tuning in, remember, rule of thumb: do not make people take their shoes off in your house if you got dirty carpet. It's disrespectful, man.
Hey
It's
man, look.
disrespectful.
Hey, look. Let me tell you something. I ain't got a dirty house. My wife keep a clean house. I don't walk barefoot in my own house. I either got socks on, or I got slippers, or I walk, or I keep my shoes on. Or if I come in the house and I got the shoes on, you know what I'm saying, I came in from outside, you know what I'm saying, I changed to it's like some inside shoes, but I normally have a pair of slippers or something like that, or whatever. But I don't even walk barefoot in my own house.
Hey, look, let's say you had somebody, you don't tell them to take your shoes off. Let's say you had a young lady come over your house. You told her to take her shoes off, and she don't took her shoes off. But her feet were sweaty. Because some bitches' feet stink in sandals. I'm like, how your feet stink and you had on sandals all day? You
Smell
know
like
what I'm
vinegar.
saying? Then you giving me athlete's carpet with your athlete's foot. I seen, look, I'll never forget it, man. I was in the Army. We was sitting in the barracks, had a girl over in the room. And while we was sitting there, she kept doing her foot like this. And I thought she was just chilling or nervous energy. And we were just sitting there we on the bed in the barracks watching a movie and something. Finally, I asked her, I was like, you nervous or something? What's going on? She was like, no, my foot itching. Now, keep in mind, we watching a movie. I ain't think nothing of it. And we
Get
just
her some
chilling.
shower shoes.
My man, come on now, hold up. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, all right, hold up, man, I ain't even do the drop. This story time, hold up. All right, so in a nutshell, to wrap this up, so we sitting there watching a movie, right? And I see her doing like this, rubbing her foot back and forth, back and forth. She tell me her foot was itching. I was like, all right. But then I'm thinking, all right, the movie's over, cut it on, we leaving. Yo, you can see all the little dead skin right there where she was sitting there on the edge of the bed. Yo, this shit was disgusting, yo. It looked like rice. Look like a bunch of rice on the floor right there. Like somebody got married and everything, man. Or like some kid just dropped a bowl of rice. Like, it was so disgusting, yo. Cause we sitting there in the dark on the bed watching, and I never forgot that. And I was like, I don't want people walking in my house with just, okay, look, man, give them some shoe covers, man. Or look, at least have some socks on, but keep your carpet clean, have your floor clean. But definitely don't tell people to take their shoes off in your house and you got dogs and the dog running through the house. You got carpet dirty left and right. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm about to walk in with these Timbos, my workbook, man. What? No. I taking my socks off, my shoes off in this dirty ass house. Get my socks dirty. Look, that line, hey, look, real quick though. That line I said was funny as fuck, man. I need to put that in my bit. Like, your carpet getting my socks dirty.
Hey, look, at least have some disposable shower shoes in your house. You know what I'm saying? At least have some disposable shower shoes. You tell somebody take their shoes off in your crib at the door. Get them some disposable shower shoes, still in the wrapper, and be like, "Hey, look, you can keep your socks on, man. Here's some shower shoes. Put you know what I'm saying. Put these flip flops on, man. You're not less masculine walking here doing flip the flop. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got your socks on, so the sound gonna be muffled. You know.
Right. D-Ray said flour, candy. No. Your ass is getting foot powder for Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
But with that said, man, man,
Foot
I hate
bar,
to.
Epsom salt.
Yo, this show was off the rails today, man. We talked about a lot of funny shit early on. We got serious, then we got funny again. But Friday, man, pull up. We doing a hip hop talk top 10. Your top 10 of all time, top 10 of all time, or your top 10 current. We got to figure that out because I hate when people do the top 10 and they always Biggie, Pop, you know what I'm saying? Like Rakim, like some people just automatically take the top 5, like or the top 3. Like we running out of people, man. I was like, I think we should do it and we should exclude Big and Pac from the list, man. Big, Pac, Jay-Z, Nas, leave them 4 out of it. Give me a top 10 without them. Cause that's
No,
4 right there that people always have in. So
Well, you
you
should
know,
put the word regional on there then, because like what I was trying to answer to Big Pun. I mean,
you call that nigga
BPK.
Big Pun?
Big, I was saying Big
put
Pump,
put group in there.
but then I don't like saying Big Pump, so that's why I was just going to say BBK. I stopped it. I wasn't saying.
The
I did.
resident white guy, my resident white guy, my white
Yeah,
friend.
the resident white guy. Uh, no, I have other artists that I listen to religiously, meaning at least 3-4 times a week. That's not the usual suspect in the top 10, but they not as global. So if we just put regional top 10, then you would unless they from New York or the West Coast, they have no choice but to put in their regional artists, because I still listen. I feel Murphy Lee was, he was cool. You know, uh, shit, Ali, he was cool.
Yeah, but
We
what what what
I
what
wasn't trying to
what
do the I
is
wasn't trying to do the subject right now. I was just
No,
telling
no,
people to in
well,
the chat to
no,
tune in for
it's just
Friday. But go ahead,
it's just
Terrence, baby.
a suggestion. How about a comparison between a equivalent between a female rapper and a male rapper? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Who is the female version of your of your best male rapper?
That's a good one. That's a
You know
good
what
one.
I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna write that down.
You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Best group, best underrated. You know what I'm saying? Best underrated group. Who is your you
right.
know what I'm saying? Hip hop connoisseurs? Who is your best group that you don't hear on the radio, or that was, or who is the best hip hop group that was out before you were born?
Mm.
List what year
Run
you were
DMC,
born.
They don't qualify
Run
me.
DMC, Run DMC, and probably NWA for me. But
Yeah. List what year was you was born, and what was the best group that was hot before you was born. Or here's one. Who was the hottest group the year you were born?
mm.
James Brown.
No, hip hop. Well, as far as the hottest R&B singer in my
No,
year,
ain't funny.
in my year was Teddy Pendergrass,
Right.
75.
Mm.
Close the door.
Close the door. Hey, look, they got a crazy documentary about Teddy Pendergrass. I saw it on Showtime. I don't know where it's at now, but you should watch it. I don't know how many miscarriages. I want to say his mother had like 4 or 5 miscarriages or something like that before she had him. And as soon as she had him, the daddy left.
And obviously a miracle baby.
Yeah, man, he was a
Hmm.
miracle baby, man. But that's it, man. Let's wrap this thing up, man.
All
King
right.
Gauge Mav, did you do your drop?
Where you can find me,
Yes,
as
sir.
usual. Well, as usual, you can find me next to the dime piece. If I'm slacking on my backing, I'll settle for the 9 piece. Everybody be safe. Everybody be blessful. Everybody be cognizant of respect to your fellow brother and sister out there. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. Always look at the glass half full versus half empty.
Right. And always keep an alcohol pad in your pocket or your wallet if you dating a girl to wear too much makeup so you can see what she really look like. And and if you use the bathroom at somebody's house, if you sprinkle when you tinkle, please be neat and wipe the seat. Do not piss on the couch. It's your boy Marq Nash, another great episode of Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else we or I feel like squeezing into those letters. Join us Friday, 10 o'clock. We're going to be on time. We're going to be on time. Terrence Bailey, y'all hang out with me in the green room backstage. It's your boy Marq Nash. Let me run this intro. I will see y'all on Friday, 10 o'clock. Peace. And we disrespected that.
This that squad sound.
This is me now.
Y'all see these niggas still watching. Y'all go somewhere else. This show is over. It's over.